Alright, we should be live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, if there's anybody out there listening so far. Alright. Gonna get some levels in on this dwarf, just chill out with you guys, talk about the One Life Rag. This is kind of cute. What is going on here? Is this some multi-box action or just a bunch of little snacks running around together? We're going to talk more about the One Life Rag project. Just chill out for a little bit, enjoy the ambience, sights and sounds, shoot the shit a little bit. Hope everyone's doing good. Yo, Ryan, Devin, Austin, Julius, Dualities. What's up, McFarland? What's good, man? Julius, Jess, how we doing, everybody? Matt Shepard, great to see you, brother. Derek, Devin. What's going on, Marcus? Yeah, I don't know if you guys have been hearing about it. Maybe some of you missed the stream yesterday. Everyone's hyped for this One Life Rag project. It's just so far so good. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for Classic Fresh to come out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to ask away any questions or anything like that. But pretty much, we're going for the ultimate, man. One life, 1 to 60, death equals delete, all the traditional hardcore rule set. And then we're actually going to form the first mortal raid and legit try to raid and do Molten Core. And we're taking one of the most iconic, maybe the most iconic raid. A raid people don't really take seriously, and we're making it spicy again, man. We're making it borderline impossible. And we're getting the whole gang back together. So many familiar faces for years and years now, playing on different private servers and just members from the community from all abouts. Saddling up one more time, giving Classic another go. How sweet would the One Life Rag kill be? Oh man, it'd be amazing. I just have a really good feeling about it. Like I just have a feeling we're about to do something like really legendary that's actually really about to blow up in a massive way. It just makes sense, man. And it's something that, jeez, man, sub-level 10 hunters, so rough, dude. Well, it's okay. But, yeah, something that's never been attempted before, I don't think. A One Life mortal raid. It's basically gonna be like a TV show. Everybody on the same page, one common objective from beginning to end. And unlike other things, there actually is like an end date to it, you know? It's when you all die or you kill Ragnaros, you complete the obstacle. So, or complete the challenge. And I think that because there's a clear and defined objective and end date to the whole experience, it sounds like more enticing than just like, hey, you want to play Classic again? You want to form a guild on Classic and just go again? Why not do it on the PTR? Who knows how long it'll be till fresh? Yeah, it's about the experience, man. It's about the narrative. It's about the setup. It's about... I mean, we probably will get on the PTR and stuff, right? But at the same time, there's a real magic about fresh and doing it for real and for the first time on stream with you guys and like as a community and trying to give it a shot, you know? Even when Classic was coming out, you remember they had the beta, they had like the content creator, cool kids club, boys club, you invite all your friends type beta for Classic. I finessed my way in there and we got to see Classic for like months and months on end, and it was beautiful and it's the best game ever made, but there was a cost to that marketing at the same time where it made it a bit less special. Like when the actual launch day came, it didn't feel like you were like, yo, this is it, we're all here together, we're storming the beaches together, everybody's seeing the magical old school Duratar for the first time in years. I was like, yeah, I've been seeing these streamer Andy's play for the last months. so... Do I even have a quest for him? Let me see. I'll pick up those straw quests. Yeah, Bone Snappers, okay. The Endeavor is history book level. Yeah. I think so too, man. And there is so much potential to it. I just know myself, like, I don't have the work ethic and I'm probably too lazy to try to pull this off myself, but like, if I did have infinite time and money and resources, I'm sorry about my dogs, man. We would get like a trailer crafted where it was like the A-Team, you know that movie? Where, you know, it's Grays calling up everybody from you, or myself, or whoever, calling everyone up and being like... that's actually what happened with Melderon. I legit called Melderon. I was like, Melderon, I gotta ask you a question, bro. If your life depended on it, if you had to save your family, if you had to, for some ungodly reason, do you think you personally could get to level 60, get MC attuned with consumes and a serviceable set of armor with 1 life? And any WoW player worth their salt that's played, you know, vanilla for way too long is going to say yes. They're going to believe in their individual ability to do that. And saying like, yo, we need you, man. The boys need you. The ultimate challenge awaits. And I don't know, it'd be cool to do like an A-Team. You can make it funny, you know, and play all this music in the back, and you're calling up all the people, and we could have a lot of fun with this and make some history. The Torrent died. No, I was actually just on the Torrent, and I was like, you know what, I kind of just want to play Alliance for some reason. I have 0 plans with these characters. I'm literally just like... just chilling with you guys. Oh, yo, we pushed some more yesterday in 2s on both the mains and alts. I think we're sitting glad now. I think we're locked in. I hope. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. It keeps going up every day by so much, but I think we're finally there. I hope, man. I hope the pain is over. We're sitting 25-30 right now on the mains and 25-10 on the alts. I don't want rank 1, bro. I'm not a rank 1 AD. I just want my glad title, man. Just want the pain to be over, man. 4 days left in the season, though. Hardcore players assemble, yeah. Saddle up one last time, yep. Wait, did you roll another character? I have that Torrent I made yesterday, but I'm not really so much like invested in these dudes. So we're just kind of like talking. Fortunately, these bone snappers that I need are like deep in this cave, and I'm so weak. Indiana Jones and the A-Team mind blown. Cargoes, you absolutely have to verify every player before the raid to make sure no trolls get in. What do you mean by that? I mean, not trolls. The average troll isn't going to make it to 60, man. And yeah, but that's what I agree with you. That's why we made the Discord like invite only for the challenge. Because if you just completely open it to literally anybody, you're just gonna get some crazies like just in the mix, you know. But yeah, we need the best of the best. People that feel super confident in their abilities to pilot the 16-year-old game. You know all the mechanics. You have the time. You have the mind to like theory craft and know your class inside out. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Just imagine all the different personalities, not all, but a good amount, that you know and love from around the community, all playing together in the same guild on the same server. It's gonna be like a TV show. I swear. It's like the best content for like 2 months. Or 3 months, however long it takes, man. Oh my god, this place. When is Vanilla Season 2? TBC is kind of lame. Vanilla Season 2? Well, like Hardcore Season 2? We launched Hardcore Season 2. There's a lot of people. There's actually a lot of people playing. There was like 30 on the Horde side a second ago when I checked. EU guilds up as well. But I mean, Vanilla's the best game ever made, bro. I've done speed runs of this place. Like, I've done Dwarf Hunter speed runs, where I've gotten like an hour 40 or something to 10. And I did this place no problem. I don't know why. Like, these respawns are nutty right now.
Here there. Hello. How are you?
That cave is so scary, yeah. I'm gonna need some more info. Yo, Gordon Ramsay, yeah, Grace put your name in the hat today in the Discord saying you might be down. Dude, it would be a great pleasure to play with you, man. That'd be great, man. If you're down for it, it'd be a huge pickup, man. First round draft pick right there. I'll shoot you the Discord invite. One is classic fresh? Yeah, nobody knows, man. Your guess is good as mine. If I had to guess, though, please be a bone snapper. Please be a bone snapper. Ooh, in there, baby. I think if you're like an optimist, it could be in as little as 2 months from now. Does that sound crazy? I mean, because Phase 2's dropping. They're gonna let that ride out for a little bit. But they're already like making daily updates with Classic. Like another update went out about the Classic PTR today. You guys see that? Very, very minor, tiny update. Like just a couple sentences of text on a blue post. But they were saying, we have this new build, patch 1.14 on the PTR. And, you know, we encourage people to test it or something. They just made like a tiny little blue snippet. But they're actively working on Classic Fresh right now, bro. 100%. Come on, snipe him. Nice. That's the last bonjour. Get out of this hellhole. Hardcore is back. Let's go. Dude, it's not even hardcore is back. This is the most epic thing I've ever even heard of in WoW. And that's like just me being biased and selfish, right? I'm keeping it a $137, but just all the friends we've made along the way in this Classic journey for years, since literally like 2017 or whenever this all started, or before that even, coming together. Like pretty much everybody has said yes, you know that, right? I don't know if they'll actually follow through, but everybody we hit up and we're like, yo, will you heed the call? We need you. Will you heed the call, brother or sister? And they go,
What's on your
fuck
mind?
yeah, I'm in.
Hi. See you soon.
I'm down. I could just read the list of the people in the Discord right now. It's just banger after banger after banger. Just the best of people all doing this. It's going to be so epic, man. It's going to be like a Twitch category takeover, too, when it all happens. Classic Fresh drops, and then you're getting like 100 different people streaming with POVs of this
my attention.
Ragnaros challenge.
Your back. Be good.
Right. What is this? Accept the Lost Pilot. What is the Lost Pilot? Oh, it's telling me to go to the, meh. I mean, I scuffed this a bit. I should just hit 10 and do the pet quest. I'm about to hit 10 right now. Let me just Hearth Ragnaros and just plink one thing, ding 10, and just do my pet quest. Might as well. Yo, I think I got a sub. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty with streaming. Groovy15, thank you so much for that Prime, brother. 11 months total, 1 month streak. Thank you so much, Groovy. I really appreciate it, man. It's good to see you. Caleb's good to see you as well, Brad. Hero Vision, when it's got yo, what up? What up, Hero? How's life, man? You got another one, Trask Palmer. So sorry for the delay, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Tier 1 sub. Ziggy JZ. I'm sorry I suck at streaming, bro. Thank you so much, Ziggy, if you're still here, man. If you wipe in a raid, do you guys delete or your characters? Yes. 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 Yep. One life. It's basically like that movie that came out a while ago where if you die in game, you die in real life. You're about to watch that. You know? The stakes are as high as they possibly can be. And I want to make it even spicier. So have you guys heard of crowdfunding? It's a tool that like entrepreneurs use and stuff in you know, the startup world, and that's kind of what I did and still do. I mean, outside of like WoW. And I think it'd be funny and entertaining, mainly, if there was like a crowdfunded prize pool. And unless we kill Rag, nobody gets a literal cent. Because that's how these platforms work. They hold all the funds in escrow, or they don't release them unless, you know, the goal is accomplished. Because like, it's usually not used for this purpose, right? It's to protect people from funding and underdeveloped project or something. But I could see just baller ass people, you know, that like they're just like, there's no way they're killing Rag. And honestly, the chance is less than 1% that we actually kill Rag, less than 5%. You're about to watch a challenge, guys, that is almost certainly going to fail. I just hope we go out in a blaze of glory, as opposed to like dying in UBRS or something. Hey, that still might be kind of epic. I'm not done yet. Yeah, you're about to watch a challenge that is almost certainly going to fail. Almost certainly. I actually think it might be impossible. It seems easy to like just think about now on pay, like from a distance and be like, it should be possible, right? MC's easy, right? So you really visualize each boss fight. You really visualize what it takes to get 40 people to level 60 into BRD, to complete the attunement, to get consumables, to get the recipe for greater fire protection potion, to get the recipes for flasks, to farm up decent tank gear, mitigation gear, to move those people effectively into the even into the raid, you know, out in the open world where there might be people trying to grief us, and as for us to one-shot every boss in MC, including Major Domo, Geddon, Gar, Ragnaros with Phase 2 with ads in dogshit blue and green gear. Yeah, that's a sub 1% chance right there, man. Will the raid be Alliance or Horde? We are still figuring that out. 0% chance. Yeah, this is like, I've never experienced that in WoW before, right? Every time you play WoW, you know the stuff can be completed, and you've seen it completed, and it's more about like execution and mastery. We're going into this legitimately not knowing if it can be done. And the one person that sticks out more than anyone, to me, that I think is capable of managing this and piloting it to success, it's not Gray, it's not myself, it is Ampi, dude. Ampi's a nerd, man. I mean that in the most endearing way possible. He has such a good mind for the game. He's just mechanically amazing. He's an amazing speedrunner. Just whatever he applies himself to becomes god tier. And he's been wanting hardcore rating for a while, man. And he was even had it in his stream titles for months. He's going to be our main tank. In Ampi we trust.
What can I get for you today?
I'm so happy he... Listen to that music, by the way. If you unsub from WoW, like that in music will get you, right? It'll sneak up on you and pull your pants down. Oh, I have a 2-stam chest. Those that WoW music is
What can I get for you today?
Gets old. Isn't there better ammo? Just a light shot. Bro, I'm washed up, man. I already forgot all this shit. Do have a potion. That's pretty nice. Yo, what up, Craig? See you later, brother. Zaron88, thank you so much for the 6 months of support, man. It's great to see you, man. Don't pants me, bro. Are you playing on Classic? I'm playing on DBC servers right now. I actually was going to do hardcore on Classic era, but if you guys ever tried, you know it's a separate client and you have to like re-download it. Man. Yeah, they're playing bangers tonight in the inn, huh? But I just didn't have it downloaded, and I was like, I just want to stream. Let's just throw it on. Alright, let's do this pet quest. Honest thoughts on Final Fantasy, bro. You baiting me into like... No disrespect to you, because I appreciate Final Fantasy in the... It has stripes as a game. It's been around since the beginning of games. It has legendary music. I love the soundtrack. Like when Nom Nom would play it on his stream, listening to it, it makes me feel nostalgic about something that I never really played that much, right? Or experienced that much. So Final Fantasy music slaps. I get as legendary IP, people are very sensitive about it. But I cannot help if I'm keeping it a $1.22 with you guys when you watch it and you just see little furries and, you know, cat people walking around, little cat girls and cat boys walking around RPing with each other and doing it. I mean, there's nothing against RP too. Like, I'm just keeping it a $1.21. Like I said, like, it makes me feel disenfranchised with like gaming. Just like I don't understand this. It doesn't
Talk to me.
look cool to me. I don't understand. I feel like a boomer. All of the above. But more power to you if you enjoy it, man. As it stripes with furries, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm just keeping it a $1.93 with you. Doesn't seem like Ampi has played in like almost a year. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not sure even if that's true, but even if it was true, he'll. Dude, he's a grizzly boy. He's a grizzly boy.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I haven't been excited about a project in WoW for like this in a long time. Maybe since ever, honestly. I really feel like almost my startup spidey sense is tingling. Like, this is going to be so legendary, man. But at the same time, it could be disastrous. Because, what's the biggest disaster with this? It's not actually dying. It's more of like, is it boring? Is it boring to play? Is it boring to watch? Are people just dying over and over and we're not getting anywhere? Then it's a failure in my mind, you know? But if we literally, as a community, bless the troops and tell them all, you have to survive. Actually, do me a favor, do the community a favor, and pretend like you actually have one life. That's really like immersion. That's like roleplay in a sense, you know? Like, just imagine this was your real guy, and if you died in the game, you were dead in real life. And you had to just visualize that your life is on the line. You have to get to 60. You have to walk in the molten core. That's how we're gonna do it. Because this game mode is actually super hard if you're just complacent or you greed out or whatever, if you're not paying attention. If you actually respect the rule sets and try your absolute hardest, we're gonna have the most fun. How do we get in on this? I would say join the classic HC Discord right now, just the general one, and throw something in the One Life Rag channel, and someone will reach out to you. Fuck, Argus, don't maybe get back into WoW for this challenge. Is it happening? Oh, on the Fresh it's happening, yeah. I mean, all my stream titles are just gonna be like of One Life Rag from here on out, you know? I mean, whatever, I'm doing whatever in game. But that's what I'm hype about, and that's what I'm trying to like promote and make a big thing. More fun than getting Gladiator? Gladiator, and I don't have it yet, so I really don't want to speak too soon here. That would be so cringe if I actually don't get it and I'm talking like I got it already. I hope we have enough right now. Like I said earlier, we're 2530 on, we're 2500 plus on both teams.
Need assistance?
But getting Glad was fun, like kind of just selfishly, but it also was really painful at times. Like, we really griefed ourselves with our choice in comp. As you guys know, TBC has a lot of RNG in it, and that RNG is just part of the flavor of the game, but you want to play a game that isn't, you want to play a comp that isn't punished too bad by bad RNG, right? And like, it's not about what matchups you're so strong against, it's more about like mitigating bad matchups. So like the meta right now is just Dwarf Priest X, everybody runs double Enchi Belt, and our comp with Rogue Lock, like if one blind mists, or you know, just a kidney resists, or a coil has bad pathing, you can literally just instantly lose the game, and it's so demoralizing. And it's a comp that you have to play it's like Face Hunter in WoW, it'd be my equivalent. You have to play like 700 games at like 53% win rate to climb, as opposed to you can just like, you know, play DPR or like DPL or something and have a chance. Oh, you messed up, if you resist, it's fine, man, just try to like, you know, reset, drink. So Rogue Lock kind of griefed us a bit, that comp. Brandon and I always fantasize about, hey, what if we put our time into learning like DPR or something, maybe it would have been way better. Anyway, I'll stop bitching about it though. Love to see you back, sir. Is the raid team going to have to be verified prior to the MC run? Yeah. I mean, we wanna get people who are seriously going to attempt this, right? So like, I would actually just say, if you want to partake, and maybe some of the most fun, if not the most fun you'll ever have in WoW, you have to stream it. It's just for verification. But it's also to give people, the viewers watching, complete transparency into the whole thing. You have to just stream your gameplay, even if you just do a you know, no cam, no mic, no audio, it doesn't matter. You know, it's so easy, it's so accessible to stream these days. You don't have to like be like, you know, have a bunch of reach or anything like that. You know, just throw it on, 0 viewers, it's fine. And that way the accountability is there, so like people watching, they trust in the integrity of the project, and they really believe that people actually have one life and are following the rule set, and it's not just like a clown fiesta. So yeah, you want to participate in the One Life Rag legendary adventure. They're on the stream, man. And we'll set it up in a way that, yeah, there's going to be accountability. Is he on PTR? No, I'm just on TBC, man. If anything, if I'm being honest, I would like to see them take this opportunity to basically not make some changes, but all the changes. But I also respect what you guys are saying. That understand the hype behind Classic Fresh. I don't. Okay, the hype around Classic Fresh. Let me try to explain it. Fresh servers are magical. I don't really know how to quantify it or articulate why. It's the start of a new community. There's people in the starting zone. It's actually so exhilarating. For many people, I want to say even the majority of people, whether they realize it or not, the most fun they have playing WoW is in that first chapter, where the communities are forming, the guild is fresh, people aren't quitting, and it's the pre-bis grind, it's the leveling grind. That is the most fun part. And then it's basically just a slow, steady decline of players all the way until the next fresh. It's the circle of life, kumbaya. So there's that degree of it. But also, I think it took TBC for a lot of people to realize that Classic, in their mind, may or may not be better than TBC. But you, like, realize where Classic shines. Because it's very easy to go into TBC and go, TBC is just a better game. It's literally just a better game. Rank 14 PvP system is cringe. The raids are easy. There's no arena. Cringe. Like, and look at Classic WoW and be like, TBC is just strictly better. You have all of the Classic world. The classes are actually more developed. You know, and there's a lot of truth to that. But the vibe is different. The community is different. You don't spend a lot of time in the open world. You spend a lot of time in, like, slave pens and stuff. And all I'm getting at is that I think some people miss vanilla for whatever reason, and they realize, man, dude, there's something magical about that formula. I don't know what it is, but I'm hyped. And then the other aspect of it is we're actually doing an incredibly hard challenge that is almost impossible. It's legitimately almost impossible, and no one has done it before, and nobody even knows if it can be done. And we're doing it with the best of people. What's not to love, man? Okay, let me just pay attention for a second. Large crag boar. Oh no, it's a crag boar. Okay. Large crag boar. Large crag boar. I feel like I did this whole quest over in this region. Man. Been playing too much TBC, man. I forgot so much classic stuff. Pretty sure there's a large crag bar over here, though. I miss World PvP in Classic. Why do you not play Ascension? If I'm going to keep it a $141, I probably would play Ascension if I could stream it. And it felt like if I could stream it and Blizzard literally just said, hey, we're not going to endorse it, but it's kind of just like a don't ask, don't tell. Like, if you want to play this, we're not going to ban you. Like, it's totally fine. I probably would. But I promise you, I'm saying that from a good place. It's not only because it's not on a money grub Twitch subs or whatever. It's more of like, you stream because you just want to share these moments and talk with people and discuss things. And it literally is part of your gaming lifestyle, being able to stream. So if you're just like no longer able to do that, it makes it way less worth it. You know, and a lot of people aren't even in it when they come to streaming for the money. It's more about like the growth and like, you know, notoriety and just wanting to grow a community and get your name out there and stuff. So not being able to stream it makes it kind of like a non-starter for me. I stream some private servers from time to time, but I almost like just skirt around around that ban. If you remember when Endless came out, I actually streamed the launch of that. We went 1 to 71 play session. Remember? We did a 5-man stack and narrowly dodged the bullet there. Somehow didn't get banned. I hope those people can actually make the 60 without dying. It is a pretty big piece of the puzzle, Brad. 100%, man. I'm so excited for this HC Rag. I'm so excited that you're excited, and it's just not just me, right? And that it actually does have merit, and it does have legs, the idea, right? You know, you guys have ever been like, oh wow, my pet bar is all fucked up. You guys have ever, some of you are probably entrepreneurs in the chat and stuff. You know, you have like an idea for a business and you're so hyped one day, and you wake up the next morning and you're like, man, that seems almost impossible to execute. I have to invent all this shit. It's going to take years. That's not that great of an idea. You know, you never know if you're gonna feel that the next day. Honestly, it just makes so much sense. I think this is going to turn into like a legit WoW TV show almost, and it's gonna provide the most insane like cohesive content for like 2 months straight, and maybe, just maybe, be like a whole renaissance of like just classic WoW in general. I know, maybe I'm drinking the Kool-Aid too strong, but just keeping it a buck. 93. Classic era aesthetic is dope. Post the raid on YouTube so I can watch. Oh yeah, it'll be, you'll see everybody's POV. And imagine, there's something about hardcore where you get this, you know, so usually when you're just, and this might be the case just for like life and society in general too. People are competitive. People are haters, right? People are naturally haters, naturally competitive. Everybody has that in them. People are judgy. You know, all those are like kind of like the more, like the less fun side of humanity. But there's something about hardcore that align the incentives in a way. I think it's because you're fighting the computer, you're fighting the machine, as opposed to competing for goods and resources with other players, right? So even in an arena, you're like, you know, you're competing against other people in the season, or even just in real life. If somebody's making way more money than you and driving around in Lambos and living in, you know, custom-made amazing house, and you're just, you know, in the favelas, you're gonna feel like a little bit of jealousy, or, you know, all those factors come by. There's something about hardcore, because you're battling the machine together, that you actually feel a lot of camaraderie, and the community comes together. It doesn't get pulled apart. Even if you're just playing in a normal guild in WoW, and people are competing for the purple pixels and for the parses and for the gear, oftentimes it can bring people apart. Hardcore, and when people die, people actually feel so sorry. They're sharing the clips. Word gets around. People come to their chat. They throw an F in the chat. They throw them some support.
Here there. Off with you. You got my attention. Watch your back.
Alright. So it's gonna be like that. Snow leopard. I think I just killed one over here. So it's basically just gonna be, hopefully, best case scenario, like 2 months of just good vibes and straight up WoW TV show caliber content. Yo, I just tuned in. One classic fresh drops. AC community is going for a hardcore rag kill. I'm in. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're going for it. You know what would be sick though, guys? If we had enough people. Like, is there a chance that we get like 200 people in the guild at level 60? Or even 150? Imagine if there's enough people out there to do that. So even if you did wipe, you bring people in, you sub people in, and you have enough to like replenish and keep it going, and then like as a community, through sheer numbers and raw brute force, you actually do it and kill Rag. You know, you replace the fallen with new soldiers, and you it's possible. Not in 2 months, maybe in 6. It would just depend on how popular, you know, the project would get, if word of mouth would get onto it, if Blizzard even just gave us the sanction, the official seal of approval, maybe put us on the, that's a big ass, I was gonna say put us on the launcher or something, but if they just said, blessings be upon you, we approve of this event, and we will be watching or something, that would give it a lot of legitimacy too, and people would want to do it more. Is the stream of hardcore characters running in? Yeah. Imagine a full server of hardcore players just to have enough for one Ragnaros kill. I know, man. Would you even be able to use rebirth? No, you're dead. You're dead. If you die and it says release spirit, this is what I was thinking as far as death rules. If you die, imagine I die right now. You don't send a message to anybody. You don't trade gold to anybody. You don't put items in the guild bank. This is what you do if you die. This is what you do. You have 5 seconds to do it. And again, there's nothing enforcing this, right? But we're just trying to like build a culture. And we're like, if you die, log out, delete. It's realistic. It's like real life. People are just gone. You know, could be a loved one, could be whoever. And that is just like how it works in real life. It's tragic. You don't get to say your goodbyes all the time. You don't get to just trade all your gold and stuff after. And that type of stuff, right? That type of stuff will hopefully create a dramatic environment. Can you enchant for other people on hardcore? So yeah, the way we're doing it right now is it's just normal rules to 60. Nothing changing whatsoever. Just get the 60, 1 life, death equals delete, all the rules, no trading, no grouping other than the 1 instance ID dungeons. But once you get to 60, everything is on the table except you just still have 1 life. But it's within the guild. You can trade, you can enchant, you can group quest, you can run dungeons multiple times if you want. But still 1 life.
Talk to me.
No auction house though. Yeah, it's only like with other hardcore players. So.
Off with you.
It would feel just like when Iron Lad died on this challenge. It would be gut-wrenching. I know. Imagine somebody dies in the raid, guys, and the Discord sound where it goes like dum dum, and all you hear is dum 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 dum, and like 10 people just leave the Discord and their character says go offline, leave the guild. It's gonna happen. If we do it, I mean, there's no shot we do it without casualties. We will lose some people.
Here there.
I might lose my guy at 60, and then I'm out, and then I'm just
good.
Watching from the sidelines, cheering him on. Never know. Him an Ice Claw Bear. Gotta load up on FPP and GFPP. Yo, that's Dax. What's going on, man? If you guys anybody here watch the Hardcore Community Cups we did? Part of the reason why we didn't do another one, you know why? Just keeping it $163 is the last Hardcore Cup we did was unmatched. You couldn't top it. It was too epic on too many levels that like what's the point of doing another one, kinda, right? It'll just be kind of like worse. That was the one with Dax and Ampi doing that crazy arc at the very end and finishing like second, and it's massive comeback right at the very end, doing crazy stuff. They kited and did that like turn in, pick up, turn in, Serena Bloodfeather type strat, whatever you call that strat, with Gorenzo Wrench Whistle in Stone Talon Mountains. Kited him all the way, I think, to Ziz Physics, right? Nutty, dude. Nutty. Barely completes the Ashenvale, hunt quest at extremely under-leveled together. But yeah, Dax, getting the recipes for them is going to be the tough part, right? GFPP, somebody said, what is it, 4% drop off of something in UBRS? You're just going to have to make a determination, is it worth it? To farm it. One mess up, literally one messed up pull, and we'll lose a quarter of our raid or more. Oh, wrong Dax? Oh, there's another one? Oh, gotcha. I love the music in this zone. Same. No shot, dude. Tommy Salam, legendary rested XP speedrun extraordinaire with the massive host. You're joking me, dude. Tommy, thank you so much, man. I was watching your stream earlier. I don't know how you do it, man. Tommy's been getting 600 to 700 average viewers speedrunning. No cam, no mic, just executing his craft of speedrunning. I mean, you love to see it, honestly. You really do. That people are there tuning in for the gameplay, right? And it's not all about just like being amazing looking or your personality and stuff. Like there's some gamers still out there that just want to watch some efficiency, man. And congratulations to you, Tommy, man. You're actually a gigantic streamer now. Thank you very much for the raid, brother. Tommy Salami, hopefully going to join the ranks of the One Life Rag Kill as well. Tommy is not only an amazing speedrunner, he's an amazing shaman. Had rank 1 in Kara in our guild, on our little Bloodsoul Island. Healing overall for shaman. Be a real asset. Hey, we're looking for a Ice Claw Bear. There is an Ice Claw Bear out here, right? Oh, it's right there. For some reason I thought it was white, and that these were the brown ones. Okay. I got you. No hot tub. Yo, thanks for all the follows, guys, too. From Tommy's stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am also Arrested XP Andy. Tommy, Tactics, Zarant, Brandung, and I. We work really well together, and we came together to work on that, the guy that we're using right here. And we're on to other things as well, working as a team together we're building a site for New World. We're building a site for Diablo, D2R, and D4 and beyond. And we're building it with browser-based tools and guides and all types of stuff. Working on other projects together. You dying in the Torn Warrior? No, he's still alive, man. I just was feeling Alliance for some reason. You know what I was really feeling, though? Westfall. I kind of just want to get into Westfall and start plinking Harvest Golems, man. That just sounds like a vibe right now. I don't know if we'll get through this stream. Yo, Gray's in the house. What's good, Gray? How's it going, my man? Gray was doing some theory crafting today on what gear is going to be, what gear he's going to take into, One Life Molten Core.
Interested on a pint? Watch your back.
Okay.
Be good.
We are on the board with pets, right? We're done with this. Training the Beast. Yeah, speak with someone in Iron Forge just to get like the actual. Let's go do that, man. We'll get professions going too. Let's just go to Iron Forge right now, so we can actually tame a proper pet, feed it. Just get it out of the way, man. Got that bear, baby. So many legends in this chat. I know. Dashboard, thank you so much for the 3, my friend. Those hardcore tanks would need titanium balls. D2R is going to be sick. I know. It really is going to be sick. A lot of you will just never give it a chance because you're WoW players at heart, and WoW does it for you, and it is very tough to play other games when you're a WoW player. But Diablo 2 had unserviceable graphics for 2021 standard, and if you didn't have that nostalgia from back in the day, it would be almost unplayable for a lot of people. They really put a beautiful coat of paint over Diablo 2 Resurrected, and it looks amazing. And you can play it on Switch. I think that's the best way to play D2R. That might be sacrilege to the PC gamers that play Diablo, but I just see that being massively fun. Being able to play like a AAA legendary, one of the best games of all time, on a handheld thing, like while you're in bed, just vibing out, like farming. And it works really well on controller and stuff, so. Yeah, anyway. Is Classic fresh out? Not yet. Not yet. Yo, Pasta with the Prime, thank you so much, man, for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Chill in bed playing D2R. I know a lot of people don't make that connection, right? It's coming out on console. That means it's coming out on Switch. That means my bear really turned on me. Yeah, good to see you, Killer Carbon. Does the challenge need to be done on official servers? I don't want to give Blizz any more money. No, man. I mean, it's a community challenge, so being part of the community is like one of the massive reasons you'd even want to do it, right? But like, if you just want to see if you can do it. The thing is, yeah, we haven't been like verifying hardcore runs. We have a whole leaderboard and stuff, but honestly, just do you, brother. If you want to do it offline on an unofficial server, man, just send it. Bank. Nah, nothing I need to put in the bank. So what professions are we going to get on this guy? All right,
what
NG.
can I do for you?
NG's so good on Dwarf Hunter. NG and mining.
Be good.
Is the music a bit loud? I'm going to turn it down a bit. Iron Forge music over the major city music pumps.
What's on your mind?
Mining.
Safe travel.
Alright. NG mining, hell yeah. On the fresh, we should put $50 up for warden staffs and stockade pauldrons. What do you mean? Put 50 up for warden staffs? What's RMT? Just a little RMT to spice things up? Oh man. I do think it would be really cool if somebody in the community figured out like a way to make it like fantasy football or fantasy baseball or whatever, but for this One Life Ragnaros challenge. Like, it's almost be like a betting pool. I don't know if betting is TOS or not. I'm not really a betting man myself or a gambling man, but it just seems like a way to gamify the experience, even for the viewers, right? You get to watch. You're putting bets on like who you think is gonna die first, if they're gonna even kill Rag. There's like a pot for like, you know, people are betting on if they're gonna do it, if they're actually gonna kill Rag or not.
What's on your mind?
You know, oh, I got 3 to 1 odds that they're gonna wipe on Rag.
How are you?
You know, and instead of football teams, you have the actual, you know, streamers and people playing as in someone's fantasy hardcore draft or something.
No. See you soon. What's on your mind?
There's got to be something there, right? I don't know what it is, but there's got to be something there.
Met. Safe travels.
I can see someone trolling with Get In. It's possible. That would be the most insane thing if somebody actually put in like 12 days played and they secretly like hate Grays or myself or one of the people in there or something, and they just are a saboteur in disguise, a snake in the grass, and they come in and they just Leroy Jenkins into the boss. We should probably have a contingency plan for that though. We should have like in our SOP, our standard operating procedure. If somebody Leroy Jenkins and trolls and griefs the raid, what do? We have a procedure. Everybody drop target dummy, press swiftness spot, and or nifty stopwatch, and sprint out of the dungeon. The raid. Every DPS is a hunter. Is this classic BTR? This is TBC. Alright, let's go to the Hunter Hall and then get Enchi. We're probably good. Pick 2 DPS and 2 healers and 2 DPS HPS highest total wins per raid. Wait, where's the... Oh yeah, they're both out here. Rogues with Vanish are somewhat safe in raids too? Somewhat, yeah. There's a... what is it? Just always a 1% chance or maybe more in a raid. Any rogues in the chat? Is it different because there's bosses, level 63s? Maybe there's a higher chance to resist Vanish or something. Can resist. Feign Death can be resisted as well. There was a time early in Classic that Gnomish Invisibility, Ray or Cloak or whatever, was,
off and away.
You could actually use it to drop combat as well. But I think they fixed it at some point. Bubble Hearth is key for hardcore raiding. I think we're going to go Alliance. If we're actually giving this a serious shot, I do believe that that's what we'll end up going, but nothing's been decided yet. And if we go Alliance, that is a question. Do you allow Bubble Hearth? I think you do, man. I actually think... So if our guiding lights are fun to play, fun to watch, I think there would be something really cool about having a 5-man pally task force of just Delta Force operators going into Stratholme, the one dungeon that you cannot escape and run back out of because the door is closed, and we send them in, the pally squad, to go and get us a key from Magistrate Bartholomew so we can go in through the back with the rest of the raid and actually get some strat loot going, right? But there are highest speed people in, because you can do a dungeon with all pallies, right? And they have that out with Bubble Hearth. Or do you think it would be not as good? I don't know. I mean, if you Bubble Hearth, you're just bailing on your team, on your raid. I mean, once you bubble, it's not like you have 5 seconds to determine whether you want to bubble Hearth. It's basically a macro. It's like cast sequence, bubble, Hearthstone. Get out of jail free is antithetical to one life. True. True.
What's on your mind? Off with you.
That is true. And the reason why we actually banned it in regular hardcore is there actually is nothing the game world can do to stop you from bubble hearthing out. Literally nothing. There's nothing that can prevent that. So when something is uninteractable, or there's literally no chance of failure, your bubble can't fail, right? Your Hearthstone can't fail. When there's 0% chance of misplay. The only misplay you can do with Bubble Hearth is if you wait too long by like 1 second, and that does happen. Anybody who's played Pally has done that before. You try to bubble Hearth out, you start eating, and you take a second and you do a slash spit and you do a slash, raffle, because you just want to do that before you Hearth out right in front of somebody, and you waited too long and you can't Hearth, and then you die in the most humiliating way. Oh yeah, pet trainer. So we got our pet thing done, pet trainer
Great to
here.
meet ya.
There you go. Yeah.
Good.
Doesn't Bubble have a damage limit you can take? Nah, you're 100% invulnerable. I'd say allowed. Only rule is no deaths and solo rules. Yeah, like, I'll do what you guys want to do. What everybody wants to do. We'll vote. We'll be democratic. That's how we do everything. We always have done it that way. If people want Bubble Hearth, people don't want Bubble Hearth. But I really do think part of the success of hardcore, limited success that we've had, is that the guiding lights have been fun to play. It was actually fun to watch, fun to play in that order. So everything that we do, any rule, does it make both of those increase? Or does it not? Oh, okay, we got Hawk, Monkey, Call Pet. Forgot all my Hunter keybinds, man. Tragic. I put it on F5, sure. Why not? I don't really have any cheap meat as well. I should get some. I'm trolling. Isn't there a freshly baked bread person that walks around the main area? Because I'm gonna get a boar. Revive pets. I used to have. The binds are screwed up. Okay, let's go. KB. There we go. Blizzard might not make a dedicated hardcore server, but I could see them making a mode you can enable. If RuneScape can do it, so can they. True. Yeah. It's true. It's possible. Anything is possible. But I do think it would be sick. Could you imagine, visualize for a second? I mean, basically what this game mode is doing, in a sense, is aligning the incentive to have fun with the incentive to have of efficiency and sweaty metagaming and stuff, like aligning all of those to recreate a similar experience to how it was back in the day, when gear felt epic, when the game felt hard, when you felt, when you play hardcore, type of one in the chat if you've ever experienced this. You're playing hardcore, right? And you notice something about the game and you're like,
hello.
It's almost like they designed the game to be this way. Like it almost feels like maybe they thought the player was gonna have this sense of like death being a really bad thing with some of the vendor items they included.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I don't know, I'm not really articulating it that well. I've said that same bit before, but you have these moments where you're like, man, I think the game was like intended to be played this way or something. But yeah, like what I was saying is, imagine you walk into a major city like this, and you see this same guy right here, but you know this guy's never died. And you pop a quick inspect on him, and you look at each piece of this gear, and it just means 10 times more. And it's just so insane. You see this terrestrian strangle staff, and you're like, my god, this man braved Karazhan with his one life character, and he got all this gear. Death was a much bigger deal in MMOs in 2004 than now. All I learned in hardcore is boats are scary and don't drown. Hey Chief, are you getting rank 1 this season? I don't think so. Okay, there's a small chance that, let's say the brackets don't inflate too much, and it's pretty clear we're going to get Glad on, our mains, which will likely be the orc team. We may send it on our alts and see how high we get last day. If it looks like we're locked in Glad on one team, we may just send it. Because what's the point of getting double regular Glad? You might as well just push rank 1 on the other one, at least try. Do I think Roguelock is even a rank 1 capable team? No. There's no Roguelock sitting rank 1 right now. Yeah. I think the cutoff is like 27 something. There are a few Roguelock teams higher than us right now. Like 2 or 3. But still none in the rank 1 range. But we may as well just send it on the alts. Weren't some of the original guys who made WoW really into EverQuest, which was hard on deaths? Probably, yeah. They were cut from all. They were that. That was a legendary breed of gamer. The early MMO gamers. The people who first got into MMOs. The MMOs were way more hard. Okay, MMOs in true or false? MMOs in 2001 were more hardcore than they are now. True or false? I actually don't know. I think in some ways, right? They were, right? But then at the same time, you have like arena and mythic raiding, and like people are so sweaty now. But I think like the game design philosophy was way more unapologetic. Like they literally didn't care if you just like lost all your gear or something horrendous happened to you. Is it? Ultima Online back then, it was absolutely cutthroat and insane. In EQ you would lose EXP and lose levels when you died, and leveling took up forever. It was brutal AF. Does Rested XP add-on work on Classic Era Realms or just TBC? The add-on will work, no problem. Oh, should I get a boar? Nah, there's better boars, right? This is level 6. There's better boars. Accept Operation Recombobulation. Should we do all this stuff on the left side? Meh. Meh. Oh, yeah, sorry. The add-on does work on Classic Era, but the route will not work. You can try to follow it. Like, if you really had to, maybe you could just get something from it and then just, like, use your brain and skip to another section or something and try to get some value from each section, but it's totally different, the route, compared to TBC. But I think Zorant and Tommy are working on putting together a route for Classic Era that will work for Rested XP. Like, so Rested XP will support Classic Era once they get done making the route. Am I the only person that's just not really that excited about the remaster of D2 and I played it back in the day? Ooh. Oh, well, maybe you can expand upon that, because if you were to ask people what game, if you were just to take 1,000 sample gamers that were within our age group, not even just like Blizzard Andes, just random people, and you said, what game, if you could snap your fingers and choose a game to get remastered, or what game needs a fresh coat of paint the most, I think it would 100% be D2 would be the vote from everybody. People love that game. It's considered one of the best games ever made, and it's just like hurting visually. It really like it's too much. And maybe you don't like it that much because you don't understand it. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but I just recently like understood the appeal of Diablo. I didn't really get it until recently. Now I know what it's like. You hop into different lobbies, you look for Trist runs, you look for Tomb runs. There's actually a lot of a social component to it. And here's the thing about D2. You WoW Andies may not know this. And shout out to Winkypotamus for educating me. There are certain runes, and you need these runes to create rune words. Rune words, think of a rune word like an epic piece of gear, or a legendary, epic piece of gear. But the rune word is basically a piece of gear. They're not all created equal. They can roll different levels in the rune words. So you get a really good one or a really bad one. And there are some runes that you need to make like the best gear that have like a 0.0001% chance. Like you'll never find it. It's actually statistically like impossible that you'll find it yourself. So you actually need other people to help you make the items. So the economy aspect is a big thing. with Diablo. And, you know, maintaining good relations with people and looking for the right items you need, shopping around for the right runes you need. There's a whole kind of like boosting meta called rushing. Pretty much all the stuff that we have in WoW, they kind of have in Diablo in a way. Is XP faster here? I don't think you get any XP increase in the rate until like level 15 or something. Yeah, but it's just D2 again. People have been optimizing the builds on that game for 20 years. Yeah, true, but it's just different types of people, different types of gamers, right? Some people really crave that discovery. They want new content they can experience for the first time, and it's magical, and that's what they really love. But there are a certain breed of gamers that they just care about optimization, mastery, efficiency, and learn. They don't mind playing the same game over and over. They consider it a craft. They consider it almost like a sport. And, you know, so what if the game's been out 20 years? How long has, like, you know, soccer or tennis or any of the real sports been around? You know, so my whole point would be, I don't think there's anything wrong with a static game. But at the same time, I do acknowledge that if it's totally a static game, people start saying dead game. It doesn't feel like there's a pulse. So it could be the same baseline game, but they make small changes to balance, right? Because that's what they do with like esports and stuff like Dota and CSGO. Like, they'll make little changes to the guns. They'll make the, you know, randomly, the SG for the longest time in Counter-Strike was like an absolute meme. Like, if you used it, you're like a pathetic noob. And there was actually a gun that I really liked, you know. I would use the SG a lot. People would make fun of me. Like, oh, using the SG, like, imagine needing to scope the old boomer and stuff. I mean, I was like, you know, DMG or so, or a little bit higher than that sometimes. And then randomly, the SG became amazing, and pros were using it to one-tap people. So, in Dota, they tweak the heroes around too. So you could take a game like Diablo or World of Warcraft Classic or something, and you make small changes to it that doesn't change like the fabric of the game. They're just like small balance changes. And then it feels like the game has a pulse, and it's alive and breathing. And then people want to play it. SG has always slept in CSGO, but people slept on it. Hey, I miss watching the hardcore runs, bro. It's hard to really sit and watch normal WoW, but these runs are great. Hell yeah, man. Good to have you here, Lil Duke. You know you're a boomer when you say Dota and CSGO instead of LoL and Valorant? Yeah. I mean, LoL's been around for a super long time now, too. But yeah, Valorant, again, like, I really feel my age when I look at the games. When I look at the newer games, and they're all like cartoony and animated and okay, what's the most badass game ever made in your mind? The most, just the coolest game. I don't know what cool, how you define cool. It just does it for you, man. Like, just on paper, you read the description of the game and you're like, dude, that is badass. Witcher 3, solid option. Tekken 3, actually pretty solid option. Good to see you, Cherry. Baldur's Gate. I want to play that on iPad. That's another legendary game. They ported it to iPad, and I never played it. I kind of want to, because a lot of people love that game. Bloodborne, Champions of North, SOCOM. Ooh, yeah. So for me, it's CS:GO is right there for me, man. I think Halo is actually really cool too. I mean, with time and age, I look back at the Halo plot and universe, and it isn't the most unique, inspired thing ever. There's been other things with like Space Marines and, you know, super soldiers and alien, you know, Covenant type archetypes. Like, it's not the most unique thing ever. But Halo's up there for me. But CSGO is really up there, man. If you think about it, you pilot either a team of counter-terrorists or terrorists. First of all, that's kind of edgy. You can play terrorists, right? And you are on a hyper-realistic bomb defusal mission or hostage rescue mission. You're throwing smoke grenades, flashbangs to clear out routes. It's realistic in the sense, you know, one headshot, just one tap, pink mist, you're dead. Like, CSGO on paper is badass. Even the gear they're wearing and everything. You have a knife that the speed, the mechanics, the physics. Another one that comes to mind for me, though, was Age of Empires. I love Age of Empires. I really attribute like a lot of my love for history and like military history and stuff, believe it or not, to Age of Empires, man. Age of Empires 2, Age of Empires 3, The Conquerors. Listening to the campaigns and listening to the stories of all these legendary historical figures, Joan of Arc, Genghis Khan, learning about the fall of Rome, the Byzantine Empire, learning about, you know, Constantinople and the Huns. Like, that shit is so cool, man. I dream sometimes of maybe making a military history channel or something, and you just make videos. What did soldiers eat in like the 18th century? And you look at their rations and stuff, and like, oh, you just look at cool weapons and like see how they worked. And anyone get AoE in a cereal box when they were a kid? They already remastered AoE 2? Yeah, I bought it. Do you listen to Hardcore History? Yep. In Australia, they bundled AoE with Nutri-Grain when I was a kid. Let's see. Unreal Tournament? Yeah, Unreal Tournament's pretty dope. Let's see. SOCOM is pretty badass, though. Was SOCOM the first online console game? Hold up, my pet is about to run away from me, bro. So I remember, it was middle school. Man, that was just such a golden age of gaming, right? What do you think the biggest 5-year golden age of gaming was? Stretch. I think obviously like the PlayStation N64 time is definitely up there for sure. Another one hit when I was in middle school, like 6th to 9th grade. You know, that's when like Halo, WoW. There was a time too I went into Fi's Electronics, and you walk in there, you see a huge poster of SOCOM Navy SEALs. You know, you see these guys face painted on a little dinghy boat, M4s in hands, and they sell these little packs that would plug into the back of your PS2 so that your like dial-up or DSL or like phone line internet would go into the back of it. And that was like, I want to say, one of the first games that you got to wear a headset and talk to people online, and that was like scary and crazy to even think about that back then. SOCOM is badass stuff for sure, man. You still do Arena, bro? Oh yeah, man, I was pumping last night. 25-30 at the moment. SOCOM was one of the first on console. Gears of War was it was badass. It wasn't S tier because I reserved that spot for like Halo and stuff. Gears of War was a shocking game though in the context of its time. Chainsawing somebody in half was actually like really graphic back then. Like, I think we're really sensitized to like violence and sexuality and stuff a lot more now. I'm not even saying it's like good or bad, but like that was really shocking that the animation of Chainsaw was like pull somebody close and just saw them in half and their body just like fell apart. And the graphics of Gears of War, it reminds me of when Perfect Dark Zero came out on Xbox 360. They added just like a shininess to all the textures that made it look less realistic, but more like jaw-dropping, insane, and next-gen, if you know what I'm talking about, right? And seeing Gears of War for the first time, and just the animations and how everything looked, everything was glistening and glossy. It had so much... It was so insane when that game came out. And then, you know, those ads with that legendary song that they played on there. And yo, Wesley, thank you for that membership, bro. Yo, Mange Claw, did I already do this? I am incapable of playing this game at any degree of efficiency while I'm streaming, I swear. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I actually recently played that again, the N64 version. That game was super ahead of its time. 100%. Going to my cousin's house to get playing Left 4 Dead for the first time, and that's both discovering the tank coming at us for the first time. Alright, another question. Most underrated game. Should I yoink this? I yoinked it. I publicly yoinked the Mage Claw from this guy. And now he heals me. This guy is a better man than me. My bad, bro. I just didn't know if I could summon him again, because I think that was my Mage Claw, and he didn't, like, you know, he still needs to summon his. Is there an EU guild gonna do a mortal rag kill? Yo, you guys can try, man. I would encourage you. The hell yeah, that would be sick. That was my original idea after talking with Grace, to make it like NA versus EU, and have a bit of a rivalry going on. But then it detracts from actually how hard the challenge is. It's legitimately almost impossible, and it's more entertaining in hardcore to actually watch people die than it is to succeed, I think.
Here there.
But not too soon. I mean, if you die at like level 10, who cares? But I think that's true. It's more entertaining to watch people die with a huge amount of investment in their character and stuff. So you get to watch a movie or a TV show and know that it's almost certainly going to have a bad ending, or like the odds are really stacked against us. It's extremely unlikely we will complete the challenge, and you get to watch that unfold before your very eyes for your entertainment. Cargo's honest question: does hardcore feel different in TBC? It feels awkward to me. But then again, I actually have 0 stripes to really comment on it, because I have not gotten past like level 20 something in TBC. But I don't know, I can't quite describe it. Like in TBC, all the classic content hits different. You're just kind of like Outland when, TBC when, Draenei when, like, you know, Ghostlands when can I actually play the game? You know, like all this exists in the same capacity it did in classic, but it just feels different. Like the items don't feel as valuable or as interesting, because you're just trying to get through it all so you can get into TBC, and then you kind of never look back. So it is. I'm not gonna. I think a part of me feels like hardcore works better in classic. I don't know. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this guy to a decent level, and maybe I can have some more interesting. Because the pacing is better in TBC, right? Because 1 to 60 on 1x in vanilla really does take like forever, man. Like to the point where even if you love the game so much, like it gets almost too much sometimes. You're like, this really sucks. Whereas in TBC, that pacing is accelerated, and you're hitting these timings where you get cool stuff like mounts and stuff, and probably a better ebb and flow. And then you're in Outland. The classes are the classes just straight across the board more fun to play in TBC than in vanilla? I think they are. I think they're literally just better in TBC in terms of they feel better to play. They're more fun to play, more fun to watch. But the one exception might be Warrior. Like classic Warrior is incredible, man. You're actually a sports car. Like, what class is more fun to play in vanilla? Wow. Look at how fast that loyalty level is. Level 2 already? I've had him for like 5 minutes, man. I have Gore already? See, that's a TBC change right there. Wow, man. You get a board that starts with Gore and... Oh, let's put on track Mineral. And Beast Training. Can't train any of this until... Okay. Classic Warrior puts hair on your chest and then you get rewarded by being the best class. Yeah. My problem with TBC is that prop allies get to Wrath Lich King 1 expansion before everyone else. So one thing about TBC... and I'm curious why this didn't affect Classic, or maybe it did, is that you guys really all notice there's a massive shortage of tanks in TBC. And a big part of that is a raiding guild has 25 spots, only 2 of which have tanks in them.
Well met.
Like, it just maths out in a way that there's going to be a huge tank shortage. Whereas in Classic, it's not as bad. I almost feel like that was a problem across every server that had like just a universal negative effect on the server health and community when people were trying to run dungeons and literally could not because there's no tanks.
Be good.
And then the tanks run the dungeons just enough times to get what they need, and they're just done. I remember seeing Bloodthirst for like 3K pretty consistently in Classic, where I barely see them now on TBC. Rogue's more fun in vanilla? Nah, man. No shot, dude. Maybe in the PvE side of things. I actually just like can't believe that rogues... And they still were amazing in Classic PvP, right? Anybody main rogue in Classic? How do you feel about it? But I mean, just playing a rogue with no Cloak of Shadows and no Shadow Step. I mean, you're like the same old class for the most part. You just have no Cloak and no Shadow Step. That seems kind of unplayable. But somehow people played it and owned people on rogue. I don't know, man.
How are ya? Great to meet you. Watch your back.
What's your opinion about survival hunters in TBC or vanilla, or what aspect of the survival hunter? In TBC, it's been a roller coaster. My perspective on hunters. I first went into TBC playing on like Endless One and trying out hunters. Very optimistic. I was very excited to do so much damage. BM was feeling incredibly powerful. Had my little one-shot macro. Was blasting. Feeling great. Then I started to realize that the hunter playstyle in Arena isn't that. You're not blasting people as BM. And you actually can, though. There are... I think they fell off actually now a bit. I don't even know if there might be a couple in Glad range. Like it actually might be like a Rogue Lock tier comp. Not rank 1 tier, but like Glad tier. Barely. Is BM Hunter Rogue. And the trick is net. So BM Hunter has no drawback to the Gnomish Netomatic Projector that you can throw. There's two downsides to the Netomatic Projector. It can either fail and just root you, or it can fail in another way where it like gets hooked to your clothes and it pulls you to the target and it nets you both. Because the Hunter goes red and is immune to all CC, there's literally no drawback to the net, and it's so powerful, man. It's so powerful. It does not break on damage. You can just pump like 20k damage into a guy and the net won't break. So yeah, you can play BM Hunter and probably get up to like 2400. So yeah, there you go. But it's like just with a rogue you can play. But the main playstyle for hunters in TBC is, you know, you're playing these drain comps. You're playing with the druid. You're playing with the priest. And that really turned me off. It seemed like a very unfun playstyle. And I kind of thought hunters were weak because they would struggle in a 1v1. And they do. In a 1v1, they get rinsed by like everybody. But you know, if you're playing on a PvE server, that's just a non-factor. My entire experience playing TBC has been on a PvE server. Like, I don't even remember what it's like to fight somebody out in the open world. If you're playing on a PvE server, it doesn't matter. That entire downside of your class is gone. You're not going to die. You're not going to lose 1v1s and get ganked and stuff. Hunters are doing really well. And the rank 1 team right now in 2s is what? Dwarf Hunter, Dwarf Priest. I actually think Dwarf Racial is the strongest racial in PvP. And for whatever it's worth. I probably have some rogue lock bias. I'm not like a rank 1 god or anything. But for what it's worth, dwarves are actually the most insane race in PvP. They are so insane.
Well met.
They are like they're unkillable monsters.
See ya soon.
I think I was just going to come here to get the flight path. I'm going to leave. So, yeah, I guess to tie it back full circle, hunters are really strong in Arena, man. You can actually get rank 1. And then you also can be top DPS in PvE. So if you really think about it, hunters have the whole package in TBC. So I'm taking a few steps back of how I was feeling before. They really can get the best possible experience in TBC.
Talk to me. How are you?
Yeah.
Watch your back.
Let's get out of here. Can someone say what a mortal raid is? We are attempting to kill Ragnaros and raid with 40-man raid on hardcore mode. So everybody has 1 life, death equals delete, even in the raid. One wipe and you see 40 people delete their character. And we're going to assemble this for the next Classic Fresh that'll be dropping soon, hopefully. Hey, Carlos, I think I'm going to roll Bear for Rag. Oh, you're playing with us, Apricot? You're kidding me. You're kidding me, Apricot. You're kidding me. You're playing on the One Life Rag? That's amazing. That's incredible news. I think I'm going to play Bear for Rag. I think Bear's going to be super strong because Warrior's so gear dependent. Hell yeah, man. Getting 100 parsing Druid Mastermind in the, and I mean, cool people at the end of the day. That's amazing news, yeah. I feel the same about Hunter Arenas. I played Hunter Priest in the place that was pretty unfun, honestly. Yeah, it is. And it would bother me playing a Hunter in Arena where you just sit on Flare and you refuse to move and you're like, you go first. Hunter is also a comp in the arena when you play it. Like, you can very easily have multiple, like, 1 hour plus games. Roguelike, you just run in there, you blow your whole load, you know, you either line it up perfectly, kidney shot resists, or it doesn't resist. You win the game, you lose the game, you go next. It's like face Hunter. So Hunter is like that. Survival has surprised me, though. It's quite powerful. I think there's something about their traps that make them a lot stronger. It almost feels like they can have perma frost trap down, and like the entrapment procs more or something. And that is the most powerful slow in the game. Even against, like, if you're fighting like a warrior team in arena and they like hamstring root you and perma mace stun cringe you to death, like, you can still waddle around a little bit. You get stuck in the Hunter frost trap, you'll never connect again. You're just permanently slowed forever. It just feels pretty desperate on Gambling. At least the server is dying. People only raid log. If you aren't playing Arena, you aren't playing on that server. Feels trapped. Yeah, that's kind of the story of Phase 1, right? You're either into Arena, you're having a great time, or, like, you know, a decent time. And if you're not into Arena, like, there's, like, nothing to do and you're just raid logging. What server is this hardcore rag happening on? It's going to be happening on the new Fresh server that will be launching TBD. I hope it's like a month or two. Alright, so I guess, can we just go to Elwyn Forest, switch the vibe up? It's probably not correct in terms of efficiency. Hoppy's probably cringing right now, but let's just go, man. I want to see Westfall. I want to see the forests. Let's just send it, man. Go to Elwyn with my little boar. Level 10, good enough, man. Good enough. Well, look at the talent trees. Those are taken right from Diablo. Won't a new Fresh server kill TVC? Nah. What do you guys think? A new Fresh Classic server. First of all, do you think it's going to be popular? Or not? I've realized in life the things I'm into are, like, extremely niche. Yeah, I don't know if somebody... There's two things about the things I usually like in life. They're usually complete sausage fests, and they're completely niche. I'm usually just surrounded by dudes in them for some reason, and they're very, like, niche. And, like, I drink, you know, I get really into it and stuff, but it's not really something that, like, the broader audience really like that much, or whatever. I mean, like, hardcore is an example. There's other stuff that comes to mind, like, you know, it was like tabletop games growing up and stuff, Magic the Gathering, lots of, like, really nerdy stuff. Like, so I don't know what the majority of WoW players are going to do. I think a lot of people, if you ask them and tell them about Classic Fresh, they would just say, like, why would I ever play Classic again? TBC is here. Like, that's just actually so dumb. And the people who like Fresh, we would be... Oh, I should do this whistle thing, huh? This is good XP. The people who like Fresh and starting again and are like a very small minority. I don't know. Is the Classic server subscription required? What, to play on the One Life Rag? Yeah, we're playing on official servers, so hopefully Blizzard can get rid of bots, but we know they won't. Well, that's the thing. Hardcore solves all those problems, man. Community game mode for the win. You don't have to worry about bots. You don't have to worry about anything. You're literally in your own lane, in your own metagame, completely immune and unaffected by all of the Activision misplays. You just chilling, man. Who cares? It's a bot. And we're pretty much 90% of the way there. Like, we can have, like, almost full Final Form fun with hardcore. The one piece we are missing, though, again, would be, like, seasonal servers with, like, a leaderboard and stuff. And also, like, a true hardcore server would be amazing to see. I dream to see that one day. where you walk into a city and everybody has one life and you know they have one life, and it's not just like an honor system. It's real. It's real. You literally have one life.
Nice to meet you. Hi, how are you?
Okay, can I make this tram? Can I
You
make
have a
this
great
tram?
day now.
The follow-up gives you no XP. Skip it. Let's go! Nice. Barely made it. If they had even 5 fresh servers, they would still all have long queues. Fresh will be popular as hell. Honestly, worst thing though, if they make just one PvP server. We actually couldn't do the rag attempt on a PvP server. Impossible. Just wait for hardcore bots to pop up farming the edge of gray mobs to level. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, what do they stand to gain, though? What are those bots going to do? RMT gold to the hardcore players? These people are immune to the pitfalls of just, like, wanting to be the best and stuff. Like, if a lot of us have done that already, or it doesn't appeal to us, you know? Like, if it was a true hardcore server, would there be any bots? I don't think so, man. Like, even a really good script is just going to malfunction at some point, and, you know, bot's going to die to, like, harpies in the charred veil or something. Hardcore server would be sick. I know, man. And I still haven't done anything about it, but that's why it takes a team, right? Some people have stronger work ethic and would be more down to, like, help with it, but, like, it would be sick once we get some momentum going to kind of just formally reach out to Blizzard and go, hey, Blizzard, really think this is a good idea? What are your thoughts on it? Like, maybe you want to like work together on this and make something actually really truly special and, like, and massive. And just, like, formally ask for their help. They may say no and say, like, nah, not interested, and it's their right to, but we should at least try and see. You never know. You miss all the shots you don't take. And I've missed so many shots in my life because I didn't ask. That's a big problem I have. I just don't ask enough. If it doesn't just, like, work out naturally, I just
Talk to me.
move on.
See you soon.
Alright, I'm gonna get the flight path here, and we're gonna just do some Elwyn quests. 5 bot parties could end up being a thing on hardcore. There's no way there's just one PvP server. That would be so stupid to think everybody just wants to roll on a PvP server. Yeah. The problem with Seasons is that the leveling process for normal humans, not time your tactics, is that by the time us old people even get to play to 60, it's time for a new fresh. But that's not that bad of a thing, though, Apricot, because in that seasonal, cyclical model for servers, it becomes less about endgame. And I think you do enjoy the journey more. And it's less enticing to, like, super turbo metagame sweat and, you know, go super ham, because you know that it's finite, like, it's gonna reset at some point. So, and the thing is about Classic in particular, vanilla, the leveling is just a massive part of it. It's not like 10% of the overall enjoyment on the server. Like, it's like 70%, and the end game is icing on the cake. The actual meat and potatoes is leveling and pre-bis grind and, like, an early raiding. So, like, you know, I mean, even with fresh servers, server launches, people start raiding, and then it's just a steady decline down. What if you could refresh and start again and start anew before it starts just, like, withering away and dying? You know? And then commemorate and memorialize your achievements. Make it feel like people took away something. They got a title, like a gladiator or this. And those are things that people add to their gaming belt, you know? Same thing like with Seasons and Arena, you know? You get glad, you pushed, you did it, you got the title, you earned it. And then it goes again. Because what does it all translate? You get best gear, then your character just rots, you know? Make it mean something. Seasonal, cyclical. You still using the rested XP guide on this run? Not really. Maybe I'll try to switch it to the Elwyn one or something. They're gonna tell me to go to Ghostlands, but I'm like literally playing to experience the ambience of Classic again. I don't really want to go to any of the TBC zones. So I'll just, like, stay in Westfall and all these places as long as possible.
What are you looking for? Have a good one.
Alright, flight path. Oh, you know what? Oh, I can't afford it, Sag. If I could...
Well met.
Can I make 10 silver? Yo, it'd be so sick. There's a Hogger staff I could get. Can I make 10 silver? How can I make 10 silver? 10 silver. 1 silver.
At Cargos, which 3 specs would you say are easiest for solo hardcore in vanilla?
Oh, so close.
For the Alliance.
Greetings.
At 950? 950.
For
I
the
need one more
Alliance.
silver. I might have to get butt naked.
Can I help you?
I might have to get butt naked, boys. How much is this? 80? I'm gonna replace that anyway. How much is this? 2 silver. Alright, I just sell this then. Then I'll keep my weapon.
Be careful.
King's honor, friend.
Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Now I can get the Hogger staff.
Light
Start
blessing.
slapping things. Need flight path. Make this my hearth screw. Yo, Roman, thank you for the 5, man. Which 3 specs would you say are easiest for solo, hardcore, and vanilla? Easiest?
You need something?
Oh shit, you guys didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that.
Be careful.
You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You did not see that, dude. Erase that from your memory, man. You did not. Nope. Not talking about it. Let me see if there's potions here, too. There could be some lessers here. I don't know if anything is easier than the other, to be
I
honest.
supply only the finest goods.
I mean, gun to my head, I'd say Pally. Ooh, we got the slapper potion.
Be careful.
One of them. We got our lay on hands. Got a 1 lay on hands charge. It's probably Pally, but at the same time, I swear, who's played a healing class in hardcore here? You don't play like you don't have healing. Like, when you play classes that don't have healing, you play like you don't have healing. And you're actually kind of like equally as safe to the classes that have healing. The classes that have healing play like they have healing, and then they just get themselves in worse spots and die. Or they just like fall off Thunderbluff or something. Like, they're all kind of equally hard in a sense, you know? Like, playing a warrior
with you.
or like a rogue or something actually may be kind of like low-key easier than playing a priest. Because you just know you're so delicate as a rogue, and it's so glaringly obvious to you that you're like dialed in, and you like, you know, you play like you have 0 healing, and then fall back to a potion and a dark rune or a tuber. I'm so confused. Is this Blizzard or not? Yeah, this is Blizzard. But there's a new Classic Fresh coming soon, so we're planning to do a 1 life Ragnaros attempt on the new Fresh that comes out. When it comes out, we're already forming the community and the raid. Lots of the legends from the Peace Server days and the early Classic days are joining the team, and we're going to see if it can be done. Seamus, brother, it's great to see you, man. I want to heal Shammy for this, but if it's ally focused, then GG. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we go Horde, just to silence the haters saying, oh, you know, your bubble art thing or something. Who knows? Maybe if you go Horde, maybe we do it because it feels like more of an achievement if you do it. Just do it. I don't know. Oh, let's go do the Hogger thing. Let's get Hogger. I did level 10 with my trusty, dusty level 7 boar. Level 7 boar, dude. That's a bit sketchy. Wind Fury is real nice. Isn't there like a good gun I could buy at level 10? I'm pretty sure I'm just like trolling myself this whole run. I think there's a white gun I could have bought at level 10. It's fine though, I'm a hunter, I'm OP. I'm an OP hunter. And I have a 1 lay on hands charge. Think any Pallies will try to do Pally Mount quest? What do you have to do again? Probably not, man, honestly. It seems kind of like a waste. Because it takes a lot of gold. And gold's actually really hard to come by. Oh, my first copper vein. Yo, what's up, Drifter? Gotta go to Strat and Skolo. Yeah, we'll see. How's dad life going? Yo, dad life is not bad. It is not bad. It has gotten back to normal. So anybody, you know, about to have a kid or thinking about having a kid, don't feel like all the walls are going to come crumbling down and you're going to be a hollow husk of your former self. it is not bad. It is actually really nice. It's like very rewarding already, and it's only been like a month, you know? I've said it before, say it again. You know, like making a child or whatever is like the closest it comes in IRL to like Harry Potter-esque magic. Like it's legitimately magic. You're picking another player out in the open world, and you're combining your stats and splicing your chromosomes together and making a combination hybrid class between two of you. It's literally magic. There's stuff about it that's actually magical. Like I like it. I know this might be corny, but like I didn't know this. Did you know every breastfed meal is custom? So if you breastfeed, like they say, don't only do it with a bottle, because every time you know the child makes contact through the saliva, that's like the thing that triggers it. The mother's body will detect what nutrients or antibodies the baby is deficient in and give them a custom meal. Next level. Stuff like that. I did not know that. Boarding. Very nice, very nice. Hey man, first time here. I've watched some of the YouTube highlights from the past live streams. Good luck to Car Hunter's journey. Hell yeah, man. It'll good to see you, Marius. I love your hardcore content. The community you help build is incredible. Oh, thank you, brother. Good to have you here, Raxan. Kids are awesome. Nothing more rewarding. True. It's pretty nice. I mean, kind of makes you feel... It's like a hedge against your own success and mortality. I'm just keeping it a $1.93 with you guys. Like, you know, you never know when your time is up. It's kind of like a actually extremely terrifying thought. You know, everybody like has like an existential crisis from that time to time. And there is comfort in the fact that like if you have kids, like, you kind of did something with your life. You like produced the next generation. It kept it going, kept the hype train rolling. You feel less existential angst when you have offspring. Facts. Kids are awesome, nothing more rewarding. Yeah. When's the baby Gray's duo HC leveling team starting? Right. I can't wait till she comes online and is able to like play games and stuff. Man. Love your content though, man. I'm pretty trash at WoW, but watching you guys gets that itch for me. Yeah, I mean, whether or not you're good or not at WoW or something, like pretty much every single person in here grew up with WoW and was a chapter of your life, you know. So whether you're playing it or not, just watching people play it or hearing the sights and sounds, it's really, really nice. I'm cranking the music back up again. We're out of the city. There you go. But yeah, Gray's due any day now, huh? Women literally have superpowers. How they grow and feed babies with their bodies. Yeah, no, it's actually. And then the crazy thing, I'll get off this topic after. It might be uncomfortable for some, but the crazy thing is that like, you know, creating a life is like a huge like. It's not an easy process. It's almost like a boss fight. Like when you see women in labor, it's like it's actually an extremely challenging task, and they're just like fighting and like battling to get it done. And like, it is not easy. It's like you ultimately defeat the last boss, and then you actually create a life. Like it takes a colossal effort. Alright, let me check if there's a rare spawn in here. Yo, level 2. Let's go. How's my ammo looking? Pretty good. I saw you and Brand push 25-30. You guys feeling that Santa save? Yo, what up, Kaz? We're feeling pretty good about it, Kaz. So what we've been doing, and highly recommend it, I've never felt more impact and success from our strategy until this past week. Our strategy was to level up alts as well, of the same class and comp. I chose a different race though. I chose Undead, and Brand just made an identical, basically carbon copy of his character. And we did it so that we can leapfrog our rating up and have another team to hedge against disaster. So what we're doing right now is we're pretty much like pushing a good stretch and like leapfrogging. So you push up like 50 points or so, or maybe 60 points higher than the other team, and then you just, that's your hedge. You're at least that. Then you go to the other team, and with a clear conscience, you can still spam Q, work your way up to that, push a bit further, and keep going back and forth. So we have multiple teams right now sitting 25 plus, and you know, if we have to, and it keeps inflating, you know, we have like a hedge team. Definitely the move. It would be really like, really unnerving to just have one team and just hope for the best. I don't remember, but are you part Japanese? No, I'm not, man. I do speak conversational Japanese, though. That might be what you're remembering. And, yeah. I know it's kind of a weird thing about me, but, like, I went to, like, basically international schools growing up and had a lot of, like, Japanese friends and stuff. But, yeah, not, like, super into anime or anything like that. I watched all like the main ones though, you know, like Death Note and stuff. But oh, what's up, Morgan? The sky. Hell yeah! I actually think she drops a gun. Maybe. We'll see. Do you use only action cam on melee peeps? Oh no, I can use it on this guy too. I just forgot to put it on. Can you explain how this hedging works compared to having just one team? You're less likely to send it and push if you only have one team. If you only have one team, you're gonna play scared. You're gonna play scared, and you're gonna want to like hold and then just hope for the best, and then you're gonna get cold because you're holding and you're not playing actively. You're not lubed up and warmed up and ready to pump. So that if you have to play, yeah, I mean, you're going to be cold, right? Where this way, when you're leapfrogging, you push a little bit further, then you hop on the other team, and you can continue to Q and spam Q with a clear conscience and keep your skills up, keep the strats fresh in your mind. Good to see you back on Cargo's. Loving the analogies. Yo, Korean American chestnut. Yeah, good to see you too, man. Can't forget that name. You're in the Bay Area, right, bro? So it's a psychological thing? A bit. Yeah, 100%. I mean, but it's also just like a tangible thing. I mean, like, just having two teams is better than one for various reasons. But I'm really happy with our strat. And the psychology is actually a big part of this arena grind. It's almost, I want to say, like a toxic system. The arena, like what they did in retail pretty much, is they do... At a certain point, I think they just call it, and they say, okay, here's the rating you need to get Glad, here's the rating you need to get rank 1, and it's just locked in. So if you achieve that rating and higher, you get it 100%. Right now, there's thousands of people out there just refreshing tbcglad.com and going to that little billboard every hour on the hour and seeing if they're in hot water or not. And it is not a great feeling when you're just like...
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
Constantly checking it an unhealthy amount, and like, do a lot of arena players do that? Yeah, I want to say like most arena players try to get a an alt of the same class and stuff. I would imagine. Loving the stream so much. I'm watching from the Diamondbacks game, and you're at the Diamondbacks game right now as we speak. That's crazy, man. I haven't been to a baseball game in forever, but baseball games are mad fun, though. I used to go to the Yankee game all the time when I was a kid. They're actually so fun. I used to go to the Oakland A's games, too. My grandpa was a big Oakland A's fan. Every time I went out to go visit, like, California, go to the A's game. Ooh, some hot hands. Gold pickup schedule. You don't get that every time. Inventory full. Scroll of protection on my pig. Is this on PTR? Nah, this is just on TBC server. Let's go, Pig Ding. Can I train this stuff yet? No, not yet. He is level... You know, I could abandon him. Oh no, he's level 10 already. I was about to say. There's some, like, bro science rumors. It's probably not true. Maybe some of you know. You know that rumor that these long snouts drop, like, amazing gear? That's like it's like a Mythbusters type thing. Because people will come here sometimes and kill these, and it'll drop green after green after green, and people always like rumor that they have their own secret loot table, and it drops better than average gear. You come here and grind the long snouts. If you look them up in the DB, though, it'll probably just say it's normal. You never know, man. I've experienced that before, where I've come here, and like triple green will just drop back to back to back from those. Alright, let's see the tactical rib. About to kill Hogger. Hey, Karg should do a no class trainer hardcore challenge. What, never train any skills? Hunter could do that, I guess. Be like the only class, just auto shot your way to victory. Oh, thank you so much for banning those bots. I appreciate it, Finn. Good to see you, man. So this is TBC, but you said Classic Fresh? Classic Fresh is coming. So that's, yeah, it might be a bit confusing for people tuning in. Pretty much Classic Fresh was announced. There's no date yet. But it's coming. That's all we know so far. And it's so nice pigs can eat everything, man. And during the next Classic Fresh, we're going to attempt what honestly might be the hardest PvE challenge ever attempted in WoW history. That might be a stretch, but I think there is, like, I mean, what do you guys think? Like, discuss. Is there a possibility that is true? Immediately with the counter argument, it's gonna be like, nah, Mythic Plus is way harder. Literally, like, no shot, not even any contest. But I guess you could never know. Nobody's ever really done this before. I never really, like, rated cutting edge Mythic content. I actually did, I guess, a little bit in Draenor and like High Mall and that first couple raids, but other than that, not really. But it's gonna be super hard and like almost impossible. And the thing is, why it could be considered harder than even Mythic raiding is that Mythic raiding, you can just go again. You die, you just keep wiping, you keep improving, you eventually get it down. This game mode, this challenge, you die, it's over. Gone. One shot. There's like a sense of there's a sense of like scarcity about it, or whatever the term is. Like there's, it's not infinity attempts. Oh, Hogger right here, level 11 elite. Think I can kill him? Should be able to, huh? Or can I kite him though? Let me see. Let me see. Where do Tommy and all the big brands kite him to? Isn't there a fence around here? Is there shallow water like here that I can bring him across? I wonder. Let me go check it out. I doubt I can just fully tank him, right? With the pet. Do I have wing clip or anything? Nope. Serp Instinct 2. No wing clip yet. Raptor Strike rank 2. And we'll figure it out. I might be able to just kill him. Let me see. 300 health on my boar. Just send it. Oh man, resist. One auto shot. Oh, I got a knife. I got a rapid fire proc. I'm gonna pull through. Oh my god, I pulled another one though. Ooh, monk ass. I'm gonna pull thread on him now. I don't want my boar to die. Oh, he's getting owned. No contest. I'm too strong, man. What'd they do to my boy? Oh, he's still elite. I thought maybe they made him not elite. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, we got the staff. So do I have the no paw quest here too though? Collector. Oh, I don't have the no paw quest. Maybe I'm not high enough level. Alright, let's go turn this in. Yo, Paul Fox. Yeah, the Pally is still alive. I haven't touched him in forever. Good to see you, man. When do you think Classic Plus will come? It depends on how you define Classic Plus. Because what they're coming out with, like this new Fresh, could be perceived as Classic Plus. But a lot of people, when they think Classic Plus, they're thinking like balance changes to the classes. They're thinking like, you know, new entire raids. But they're putting hands on the game a little bit. Looks like with this Classic Fresh. And you know, the world buff stuff will be in phase 1. There won't be, you know, there'll be Chrono Boob and all that stuff. And they might mess with the bosses and maybe tune them a bit. There's rumors of that. Nothing confirmed. I think it would be better that an HC rating character is only dead until raid reset. Nah, can't do it, bro. Discussed it at length. It must be done, man. That's the whole brand of hardcore. Death equals delete. Like, we were talking about it yesterday. Just think about somebody hears through the grapevine. These crazy people are trying a hardcore raid, man. This is insane. Like, let's go watch. I was like, oh, so they delete when they die? No, they don't delete when they die. They actually changed it. It's no longer that. Like, that's gonna rub people seriously the wrong way. And also, I mean, I could talk for like the next hour on why. Yeah. I mean, it's just like in real life. You know, I wish there was multiple lives in real life. I mean, literally everybody wishes they could have a respawn in real life. But, you know, that's not how it works. Just gotta send it, man. You gotta be more organized. You gotta be more high speed. You gotta be more careful. You gotta respect the game mode more.
Hey there. See you around. Can I help you?
And see if it can be done. When are you going to do a room tour? The vibe is impeccable. Thank you, bro. One day, man. Oh, did you sub? I'm sorry. I miss a lot of subs. I'm actually a washed up streamer, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you for the sub, Ishii, man. Thought I'd sub to encourage you to keep streaming more. I appreciate it very much, my friend. Sup, my G? Saw the rating in Discord today. Congrats on 25. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Just play DBC? Oh, I'll still be playing DBC. I'm not quitting DBC. I'm still playing Season 2, Season 3. I'm playing all the seasons. I'm getting Glaves with Bran. Bran's getting Glaves, and we're going to experience Warglaive DPR. That's the dream, man. Bran's getting Glaves, one way or another. Whether we have to do our own Black Temple Pug Glaive Reserve runs, whatever it's going to take. Gotta get it. How high you think I can rank while leveling? Oh yeah, Gordon Ramsay's the actual one guy in hardcore that actually ranked. How high did you get before? Didn't you get like 4 or something? 3 or 4? How high can you rank while leveling? You madman. Maybe I think 4, 5, maybe 5 would be the top. 5 or 6, not 5. Oh shot. This is Contortions, by the way. When are you going to start transferring? After the season's over, man. What's up, Contortions? Good to see you, bro. Oh, you've gotten to rank 5 before? Wow. That's crazy. Yo, can I get Darkmoon Fair buff at level 11? I don't know if I ever tried. That would be pretty pog. Or is that guy on Alliance? Let me see. Oh, no, it's under construction. Never mind. Stop doing BDs after the 49 bracket. You actually never died and got rank 5, and we're still doing BGs in the 40s.
Well met.
That is insane, man.
What are you looking for?
That is truly insane. Will people still be able to make another character in your rag guild if they die? Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not. It's not like you're done and you can't play together. I mean, as far as I'm concerned too, keep the party going. You know?
Light bless you.
Don't piss in the Kool-Aid, right? We have all these amazing people playing together in the guild on one server with one common objective. If it's still fun and that objective is still there and they feel motivated to jump back in again and keep playing, please do.
King's honor, friend.
You know, maybe we do kill... Maybe it's so fun and we kill Rag and it's actually like the most fun we ever had in WoW, and we want to keep it going and maybe try to do like BWL or something.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend. Greetings.
Maybe it's an absolute hit.
For the Alliance. Be careful.
Look at this beautiful, beautiful. This is the Cauldron Stir equivalent of the Alliance, the balanced fighting stick.
Hey there. See you later.
Light be with you.
Yeah, Gordon is there. Yeah, what up, Winky? Good to see you, man. Is the fresh raid run going to be on Bloodsail? No, it'll be on the new Classic Rush. Yes, please. KT dies in hardcore. Mark my words. No shot, dude. Ompi, KT dies on hardcore. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine killing Kel'Thuzad with no casualties? You can be in full Nax Bis on KT doing, you know, Oil Prince GDKP runs and wipe. And that's with full world buffs and everything. Impossible. It's actually impossible. It's literally impossible. It is impossible. It's so small chance that it's a statistical write-off that you could ever do it. Rag might even basically be impossible as well. After you guys have been thinking about it more, what do you think the chance of success is to actually kill Ragnaros? One life. Everybody. Really try to think about all the steps in your mind of getting it there. A full raid, getting to 60, no deaths, all verified. Everybody getting attuned. Sub 1%, man.
For the Alliance.
I do think we will make it into Molten Core though, and I do think we will kill some bosses. I just think killing Rag is like
I
almost
supply
impossible.
only the finest goods.
What about Wrath Classic? When do you think it'll come? It'll probably be 2-year lifespans with these classic servers, and then they'll keep, coming in. Will you play D2 Resurrected Hardcore? Hell yeah. If you're a melee, 0% you're dead on Rag. We gotta memorialize everybody who does die, who's there from day 0 and dies like in Molten Core. They actually become insta martyrs of the hardcore community, and we actually make like graphics and like statues in their honor. That'd be so funny. Like Jamin became like a saint in the hardcore community when he died in Stratholme. Jamin got a cult following instantly after he died in hardcore. Oh, where do I get ammo around here, bro? Is this enough? Maybe. I think I'm using the shitty ammo too. I swear there's a better ammo than this.
You need something? Safe travels.
I swear there's a better ammo.
I supply only the
I'm actually
finest
blanking
goods.
so hard on all the WoW knowledge. Ooh, do I get some 6-slot bags? The question. I think I do. This in music right here is why I'm playing Alliance right now, by the way. Heavy slaps. People are resubbing right now on their Battle.net.com right now, listening to this. They're actually getting like triggered into a nostalgic rage. It's okay. I would be doing the same, brother. It's okay. I remember one time I hadn't played WoW in a while. I was watching a hamster reel video. He put this music on, and then it was like that CJ meme, you know? Oh shit! Here we go again. Here we go again.
I buy and trade.
How are you?
I literally play Alliance for Storm and music. Is this TBC server or Era? This is TBC server. Hello, I searched for a good build for leveling a Warlock. level just standard affliction drain tank all the way until 50, switch over to Felguard and enjoy chill, relaxed leveling where your demon just monster mashes everything. Or if you want to be a little more hands-on and you get bored, go affliction, get UA, have fun, juggle some mobs with rank 1 fear. That was a big brain speedrun strat that I learned recently from Zorant. Rank 1 fear, so that they don't get feared for too long and you can juggle stuff like kind of within arm's reach.
What can I help you with? Light bless you.
I think this dude sells ammo.
Need help? What can I help you with?
And no.
Or the
Alright,
Alliance?
hopefully I have enough. Let's see what quest we got. Man, we're going in commando. No rested XP guide or anything. I'm off the beaten path right now. Let's go do some Fargo Deep Mine quests. I just resubbed because I heard that. I know, dude. I know, it's okay. I appreciate you sharing. We have a date for the Rag playthrough. It's whenever the Classic Fresh launches. If they announce it next week, I guess it's next week. But it'll likely be in like 2 months or something. Yo, good to see you, Seamus, as well, man. Take care. If you guys complete Molten Core, you will gain legend status in the WoW community. Man, I know. It'll be so sick. It'll actually be like... I mean, the term gets used a lot, very loosely, world first these days, right? But it would be like a world first mortal raid attempt. And it may be...
So happy you're back, man. Get it. HC.
Yo, Seidel, thank you for the 2, bro. It may be. I'm a dreamer. It's possible. But if we did it, and imagine... You know, I mean, for our world first, like even on my small channel, for world first Nax race, some people were watching. We had 10K people watching. So imagine, what if we had across all of our streams, all the streamers, Ampi streaming, I'm streaming, Gray streaming, everybody streaming, Melderon streaming, DefCamp streaming, Gordon Ramsay streaming, everybody streaming, Winky streaming. Imagine there was like 20K people watching total. We kill Ragnaros, it's so hype, and then Blizzard makes a hardcore server. It's possible, man. It's like the proof of concept. They're like, okay, the real reward that you guys unlocked as a community is we're gonna make you a hardcore server. Hey, man, there's crazier stuff that happens in the world. What if you have casualties in Molten Core? Will you continue or retreat to get reinforcements? I don't know, man. We'll have to make that determination on the fly. Like, we'll hopefully have like a reserve roster of people, you know, willing to die for the cause, ready, willing, and able. And we can sub people in as people go down. Let's crowdfund this prize pool. Let's go. Hell yes, I know. Thanks for the 2, man. Thanks for the 4. I'm glad some of you are like seeing the vision, the potential.
Let's crowdfund this prize pool. Let's go.
I appreciate it, Courtney. Way too hype. That would be super cool. Budget is canceled right now, so they will do anything to bring back subs. I mean, you would think, right? I've never heard from him, man. I have been an active member of the community, and I know a lot of the, like, you know, I sort of put us all in the same squad, you know, like even people like DefCamp, Melderon, and myself, and Ale, and Grace, you know, I don't know. It's honestly not even Blizzard's fault, though, kind of, because we never really reached out and asked for anything ever. It would be sick, though, if we got some Blizzard support. And I do think it would be an amazing, like, business decision from them to, like, want to team up on it and even put some, like, Blizzard resources into, like, making it an event. Imagine if they, like, casted it at BlizzCon or something. Oh, man, nah, no way, right? Just imagine, though. It's possible. Like, 1% chance. If it got super hype and people were loving it and it was literally like a TV show, and then BlizzCon's here in November, because look, think of the timing of it right now. It's possible. End of November, and then we're in Molten Core, and they have casters, like, casting the actual first Mortal raid. We're Mortal Raiders, man. I could die in here, huh? Nah, I got the balanced fighting stick, dude. I'm too strong. I got the balanced fighting stick. No way I die, man. Look at me pump. Probably do more damage with melee than my shitty gun, I swear. You're going Nell, female hunter for Mortal MC, right? Oh, of course, man. Pixie cut and everything, Bran. Of course, bro. What's up, gamer? How you doing, Bran? 2530 Andy. We gotta do some hardcore streams. I was fiending for it today, man. I was loving playing Druid. Out of all the classes right now, that's what I want to play. Basically, I want to PvE Warrior Druid out in the open world and level to 60 on level in hardcore. That sounds so fun. I had mobs on focus, or no, I had you on focus. I was like, uh-oh, kind of pulled a lot of mobs. I have the balanced fighting stick. They're no match. You and Brand again, please. Yeah, that was. We had a great stream. Oh, this is a rare. Oh, nice, man. Get some fat loot. Good to see you, Progress. Best of luck. Much respect from a long-time lurker. Hell yeah, Zombie. Thank you so much, man. Mortal Raiders, great guild. Yeah, well, I think Ompi came up with this name or something. Never died in WoW. Honestly, or never died. Actually, the most epic guild name was Victory or Death. Whoever came up with that, that's too good. That is the most legendary name. The thing is, you can't play an alliance guild named Victory or Death. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. That's Loktar Ogar. That's Horde exclusive content right there. No way. You'd have to come up with an alliance parallel or something. Yeah, I've never died in WoW. How many healers are you anticipating for the Mortal MC? That's my bank alts guild. Never died in WoW. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I saw it on your stream one time, and I was like, dude, that is genius. That's a hilarious name. Are you the Warriors Trusty Dusty? Yep. How many healers? I don't know. What do you think for Mortal MC? Because you can't have too low DPS, right? There is a point where that's bad. Or do you literally just heal it to stack? These are all questions we will have to find out. And the crazy thing is, usually you wipe a couple times before you figure something out. We cannot wipe. We actually have to raid together with complete strangers that have never really played together. No synergy, horrible gear, no world buffs, and one-shot everything. Or delete. Or delete. What am I doing here? Oh, I think I'm done. Princess must die. Manhunt. I think I'm done. Lost necklace. Oh, I forgot to do this part. Yeah, this part makes me come in here and kill the man. It's alright. I'll just come back in. Gotta go Alliance for Salve. At the same time, though, what if the DPS is like super well behaved because everybody has one life, so there's literally no threat problems whatsoever. Everybody has like 4 copies of DBM or of Omen running. Their entire screen is just a threat meter, and there's just no issue with threat. I've never done WoW as Satan Cheddar Father's creation. That guy's a hidden WoW gem on YouTube. Check him out. Alright. Your bank alt was more decked than my main. Yo, what up, J-Mode? Good to see you, bro. Yo, late night streams are back. Hell yeah, Benjamin. Good to see you, man. Let's get a update, kid. Farm wifey. Yeah, dude, farm. Alright, I'm gonna keep it $133 with you guys. Thinking about selling the farm, possibly. Maybe not, though. And move into Folsom, the Folsom area. I like kind of like fell in love with that town. It's in Northern California, beautiful town, so much to do, great place to raise a kid. Maybe thinking about that, moving out of the Bay a bit further. That town is just great. If you're a California person, you might have been there before. Wifey's doing good. Kids doing good. Little snack, eating, drink. 95th percentile in height. 95th percentile.
Let's get a life update. Kid, farm, wifey, etc.
But yeah, things are good, man. Life is good. Every day is a blessing, man. Every day above ground. I know it's the ultimate cliche, but I really appreciate you guys. I really do, man. Life is too short. It's just flying by. I really appreciate you guys stopping in the stream and spending your time. It's actually touching. It's an amazing thing to have friends. It is. Would it be like hardcore rules? Only one run of the raid allowed. So if successful, then BWL. No. All the dungeon one dungeon ID thing is done. The only thing that basically at 60, everything goes as long as you're interacting with hardcore characters. There's no auction house or anything, right? So you can do dungeons multiple times, trade, craft, enchant, all that stuff. But it's still one life. But we should preserve, though, if you die to a DC, and it is recorded, you can continue on. It was always that way in the hardcore Discord, and it was actually one of the strengths that we would have over a real hardcore Discord. I mean, a real hardcore game mode. Because if Blizzard ever made a real hardcore server, you already know they're not going to have like customer support to like fix a DC death. There's just no shot. It's just like Diablo. If you die, it's over. In our game mode, we can police it ourselves.
Hello.
If somebody dies and it's obvious,
See you later.
you know, they just DC'd and came back dead. Like, they don't delete. Alright, pie for Billy. I need some boar meats. Yo, what up, Staked? Good to see you, man. Staked. Dude. That is a name I haven't seen in a while. What's going on, man? How would you verify all 60s are legit before the MC run? This might even be a filter to get people who are serious. We're just going to say you have to stream it. You got to stream. You don't have to have a big following. It doesn't matter what kind of following. You have no following. It really doesn't matter. It's completely fine. But just turn the stream on so it's recorded. That way you don't have to store anything locally. It's in the cloud. There's accountability. All the players in the game are basically live. And that will cut some people out. But at the same time, it's a community game mode. We don't have like integrated support in the game client. Like, we have to just do certain things to preserve the integrity, right? I know that can be perceived as like, oh, streamers only. But everybody can stream, man. I'm telling you. Even at my farm, I don't have the best internet connection. I have a satellite connection, right? I can still stream up there. You just have to go 720, 30 frames, 3500 upload, even 2500 upload is probably fine. Doesn't have to be smooth. I swear it could be 10 FPS.
See you around.
Could literally be 10 FPS. It's fine. You making your glad push in TBC? Yeah, we're sitting glad on two teams right now, and we're just like fingers crossed, hoping it holds. Right now, 25-30 on the main. Oh, you're still playing Classic? How's the population decline affecting you? I mean, it's a bit demoralizing to witness it going on in the background and hearing how like everybody like hates Blizzard these days and WoW's dead and everyone going Final Fantasy, role-playing as a cat girl, you know, that stuff's a bit demoralizing, but for the most part, a lot of the squad is still intact, you know? Everybody's still a Discord message away. And, you know, this project is a testament to that. We just put out the bat signal, man. Talking to Grays and Tactics about it. A few hours later, we put out the bat signal. And we just get all the squad back motivated, excited. So it's not so bad. Is Fresh out? Nah, it's not out. They announced that it's coming for sure, but there's no date yet. I'm hoping like maybe 2 months from now. Oh yes, Steak, you're gonna be part of it? That's awesome. JMO, thank you for the tier 1, brother. No, all good, man. It's just great to see you, man. How's wifey? I had, that was crazy to me, New York Sunday. Anybody from East Coast, New York? I'm a New Yorker, so is my wife. We moved out to California a few years ago. New York, whole eastern seaboard getting hammered by that, that storm. I saw these videos of the subway underwater, and, you know, my brother-in-law's house got fully flooded. And it's crazy, but yesterday we got a package in the mail, and it was from some of our friends back east in New York, and they sent us, there's like a service that sends stuff from East Coast to West Coast now, food items. I don't know how they do it, but they sent us New York bagels and cream cheese and spread and all these like delicacies. New York coffee with like the Greek cups and all that, you know, came in package.
Life bless you. Go with honor, friend.
It's amazing. You know another thing I want to try? I want to try to order a brisket online. I never really ordered like a food item like that before, but I was watching some brisket YouTube videos, and you can order like a delicious, like legendary, world-class, god tier brisket, and it'll come in the mail, and it'll still be juicy and everything.
How are you?
I want to try it.
Safe travels.
Well met.
There's really heavy rain here, but some parts of Staten Island were underwater. Yeah, it's crazy. It almost feels like New York and Tri-State got hit harder than Florida and Louisiana and those places. I'm hoping that those of you who asked, who never even played hardcore before, don't crumble under the pressure of getting to 60 to raid. Don't want to sound cocky, but how do you expect everybody to get reasonable gear and consumables, especially fire res for tanks, when everything will be hardcore rules? That's the thing. It's literally almost an impossible task. We're doing something that is borderline impossible. But it can be done. You know, just off the top of the head, how I think it'll be done is everybody's going to level normally to 60. We know that can be done. There's been hundreds of people who have gotten 60 on hardcore rule set. So, slowly and meticulously, we're going to get people to 60. Now you're 60. What do? What you don't do is jump right into the 5-man dungeons. We tried that. What happened? We died on the first mob, and St. Jamin cast his final heal there and went down. What you got to do is you got to farm the open world. For how long? I don't know. Maybe Ampy has some ideas. Probably like a week or two. And you just get all the low-hanging fruit from quests. You group up out in the open world. You can set up a raid if you would like. Go get your Plaguelands quest done, Silithus quest done, Winter Spring quest done. Soak up all those quest rewards that you can. Get strong. Get all the low-hanging fruit consumables. Get tons of tubers, dark runes. Classic WoW has tons of stuff in it that give you extra finesse, like almost like game-breaking finesse. Like there's that holy spring water you can get in Stranglethorn that can dispel magic off you. You can get, you know, your sticky glues, your slumber sands. You can get your bags of marbles. You can get your, you know, like little necromancer type pet trinkets. Anything that's going to keep you alive. You can get your NG up, gnomish invisibility cloak, parachute cloak, to cover every aspect. You group up, you play safe. You know, we've done BRD on hardcore before. We've done LBRS on hardcore before. So you can slowly, get some gear out of places like that. Your attunement is done in BRD. Yeah, you can't get the Shadowforge key because you can't die, but you can lockpick the door, or you can use a C4ium charge, so you don't have to do a lava run.
If you ever want to come to Texas, we'll put you up at our place when you visit. Live in a nice area outside of Dallas. Got 3 kids, 6 mo, 5 years.
Oh, that's nice. So nice of you to offer, Benjamin. Thank you, man. Wow, I didn't know you had 3 kids. Congrats on that, man. 3 kids. That's goals right there. Thank you for the 5, brother. Yo, what's up, HC Karen? Is that Hardcore Karen from Twitch? It's gotta be, right? No way, there's 2. Harder the goal, sweeter it is to achieve. Yeah, and here's my take on it, right? I think it's basically borderline impossible. And I don't think we're gonna kill Rag. I really don't. Do I think there's a chance we kill Rag? Yes, but it's highly unlikely. I do think, though, we will step into Molten Core as a guild, as a 40-man mortal raid, which will be all world first, unprecedented, super hot fire content, and be amazing in every sense of the word. And we will kill some stuff in Molten Core. We will kill core hounds. We will kill a couple bosses. Something's gonna get us in Molten Core. But it's all icing on the cake from there. It's just it's a massive achievement to even step into Molten Core as a 40-man raid. That already is enough for me. It's icing on the cake after that, right? Any boss we kill, any mob we kill. And that almost might be the best case scenario for us to not even kill Rag and to die trying and to happily delete our characters, because that's the type of breed of gamers we are, right? We just happily delete, we go again. You know, Rag gets us. You know, it's about the journey, not the destination. All those cliches you can insert in, right? I think you can full clear. I mean, we're gonna try, man. Imagine someone blowing up the raid. Imagine how bad you must feel if you get living bomb or something and you screw up and you don't leave. Imagine. Does it kill you? If you go super try hard and get Flask of Titans and GFPP pre-pop and then another one, do you get one-shotted to the bomb? I kind of forgot, it's been so long. at low level gear, one shot. My journey is the journey is the destination. My IRL mantra, no cap. Yeah, no, it's big true, big facts. There's gonna be some really cool moments too. Like, I can imagine when we finally all work together to get one tribal leatherworker up to the point where he can craft Devil Sword, and he literally crafts like 20 sets of Devil Sword for the raid, and we get another elemental leatherworker to craft fire res leather gear for people, and then we get a blacksmith. What would a blacksmith make? Oh, nah, how do you get Lionheart Helm again? Isn't it world drop? And it's from bosses, never mind. And, you know, like, all the professions have their role. And in a hardcore kind of like solo self-found-ish type environment, we're going to have to work together on it to get everything made and crafted and planned out, spreadsheets on spreadsheets of, you know, just materials, planning. That's part of the fun of Classic. It's all that premeditation that makes it, like, fun and actually challenging.
Light be with you.
How many are actually leveling, though? Like 120 or so, I would assume? We'll see, man. We'll see how popular it'll get.
Light bless you.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hello.
We will see.
Open for business. Safe travels.
What phase are you doing this in? Must be some decent gear from professions like Bloodvine and Devil Sword. So Bloodvine is ZG, right? And ZG won't be out phase 1. So that's whoa. Why is there a person named Sasuke here? That's not Sasuke the Rogue. Legendary. You never know, man. You never know. Oh, someone just died. Look. All the Fs. Who died? Greta HC. Hate this shit. Alright. I say that because the less chance 30 or so get 55 plus than one person dying and everybody has to wait a long time. Yeah. I have no idea what to expect. It's uncharted waters, and that's what makes it exciting. I already plan on being a leatherworker, not gonna lie. I live in Angoro. Oh, hell yeah. We need that. Delete Hearthstone when you enter MC. Would Bubble Hearth be banned after 60? Though, I mean, we'll all come to that determination together, right? And try to think, use our guiding lights, which is fun to watch, fun to play in that order. You know? I almost want to say... Nah, this could be content creator kind of bias. But like almost every gamer, even if you're just a complete gamer, cares about like how their gameplay will be perceived as content these days. Like, that's just the thing that matters to everybody now. It's part of the gaming lifestyle. It's just, we've evolved in that way. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually fun. You know? So, putting it in that order, it's like validating for your efforts. That like, hey, what I'm doing is entertaining people and it's actually like super epic and... Oh, man. My boar is very unhappy, dude. And I keep vendoring my bread or something, man. How you been, brother? I'm gonna be starting hardcore. Is the hardcore overlay stuff on the hardcore Discord? Yeah, it is. Yo, what's up, Mincy? How's it going, dude? How's Scotty J? How's Scotty? How's the whole gang? How's the crew holding up? I always respected that you guys always like did your own thing, had your own community and your own squad and everything. Yeah, I'm doing good, man.
Hey there.
I'm really excited about this hardcore thing that we've been talking about. Going for a one life raid, bro. Later. Molten Core on the Classic Fresh. Love to see it. Alright. Let me see how long I've been streaming. I should probably, Nah, I can play a little bit longer. I got another half hour in me. Just gonna go get dinner with the wifey somewhere. But yeah, we can keep going a little bit. ETA until Rag, 2 months? It's whenever the Classic Fresh comes out. I think 2 months is slightly optimistic, but I hope it does happen. I think there's a pretty good shot. 2 months it'll be out. Any word from Alex? Yo, the Alex? Big Alex Sensual? No word, man. But yeah, like I said, I have like mad love for everybody that was part of the whole saga. know, even people that I've had like kind of beef with in the past, it's all kind of just like boiled over now, man. It is sad when people go their separate ways and stuff and move in different directions. So, I mean, I would love to play with Alex again, dude. And hopefully anybody who doesn't like him and thinks he's like crazy or whatever, because he definitely has his fair share of haters, obviously, just thinks to himself, man, life is just too short, dude. Why am I gonna be salty at this person, man? Like, just. But I mean, I haven't heard a single thing from him. But I think that would be amazing if he came back, the once upon a time king of the private servers, one of the original OGs. Like, I mean, he inspired a lot of my content, man. I shit you not. You know how I did a lot of PowerPoints? I mean, it was multifaceted. Like, one reason was because I did get striked back then, so I couldn't put any kind of gameplay footage. But I like literally subconsciously, and it really was a subconscious thing. I remember watching like the early Alex Sensual videos where he actually just, it wasn't even PowerPoint. I think it was just a paint background, and he would put images on it and do videos about it. And I just like kind of subconsciously thought like, oh, I'll do videos that way, and it really like took off. And like, I've been saying this for weeks, but I think it would be so fun to do a stream like we're just chilling and leveling, and we have a huge playlist of just the old classic videos, circa 2015, 16, 17. Like just the old guides and the old faces and creators and stuff. Like, we could just watch some Orc-Bit videos and some hamster wheel videos, some Marky Mark videos, some Lavos content, some Alex videos. Do you think WoW lose subscriptions nowadays? Oh yeah, for sure. They probably lost so many, man. I think somebody said they were under 2 million or whatever. Final Fantasy, all the rage. Alex Loveland guides were the shit. Man, all those guides were the shit back then, dude. Those guides were amazing, dude. You said guides about... They were just so fun to listen to. The table stakes for content back before this all happened were so much lower. It's like a Cold War in any game. It's like an arms race, not a Cold War. It's an arms race when it comes to like content creation for any game. People one up each other. The production quality gets higher and higher and higher and higher. And, you know, business interests and other interests conflict and overlap with passion and stuff, and it gets, you know, the waters get muddy in certain ways. But back then, those just crude, off-the-cuff videos about the classes and professions and zones were just so great. Watched them like a dozen times each, probably. They ran on Passion back then because they had to know there was never going to be money on making videos about private servers. Yeah, for sure. But it felt like such an awesome community, man. Like, I started making videos about P servers inspired by a lot of those guys. Yo, what up, Dylan? Yo, what up, Wooey? Good to see you, man. You still chilling with Cricks? Not much these days, man. We were really tight for a while. I mean, there's nothing wrong between us, you know, but it's just the type of thing that naturally happens. He was playing on another server, had another guild. I was over on Bloodsail Island, post-apocalyptic zombie wasteland. Hey, we gave Bloodsail our best shot, though. We really did. We gave 110%. So, yeah, I didn't really... We had some nice momentum going there for a bit doing the Dark Portal episodes. I'm really proud of our Dark Portal series, man. We did every class. We legit did 2-hour deep dives of every class. And we pulled it off. We got all the experts in there. We pulled it off. I'm proud of that series of content, man. Way better than any of the classic stuff that I made, even though the classic stuff has way more views and all that. You know, I was pretty noob when I made a lot of that classic stuff, man. Some of those videos that have like, I think all my classic guides have like 1 million plus. You know, I can't even listen to those, man. If I listen to those, I would just cringe on a deep level, man. Sorry, just joined. Have you decided on Alliance or Horde for MC Hardcore? Nah, not yet. That hasn't been decided yet. People are talking about it in the Discord. The Discord's popping off, though. Absolutely popping off. People, the theory crafting channel is the most popular. People posting in it all day. If you are, yeah, let me just try to shield this real quick. If you guys do want to get involved in the One Life Rag, if you think you have what it takes, if you genuinely feel you can get the 60 with one life, stream it all, get a full set of consumes, be a team player, get a serviceable set of armor and gear and weapons and stuff, and get and you're down. Type something in the channel in the main hardcore Discord, and people will reach out. Because we just want to get high quality folks in there that aren't gonna like troll or grief or like saboteur the raid and like be legit. That's a commitment. It is. It's a big commitment. But we got to get the A team together. We got to get the creme de la creme de la creme. The Wagyu A5 steak tier gamers of the classic community. Is Eleni doing a hardcore tournament? I think so. I've been hearing about that, like rumblings about it. A tournament going on. I got to catch up with her at some point. She hit me up the other day. Y'all, yeah, no, we don't know yet. Epicurus could be either or still. I love it. Grace is scared, but of the whole thing.
Greetings. Be careful.
Ooh,
Need help?
2 lesser healing potion reward. Love that.
Well met.
Don't mind if I do.
For the Alliance.
Yeah, I actually kind of remember doing this quest for the first time, where you find this guy's carcass and being like mildly, very, very mildly, kind of disturbed by it, which is so funny now because it's like such a cartoony, stylized game. But we were like in 6th grade or something. When you find his like half-eaten, like ripped apart torso up here. This is like just the best power level though of an MMO, I swear, man. When you're just doing little tasks like this and you're like recovering like a dead infantryman's like amulet. That's what I'm doing, right? Am I just getting his body or something? Let me just look at it again. Find the lost guards. Oh, you're just looking for the guards. Yeah, like they've gone MIA, man. They got sent out on patrol, never came back. That's the coolest thing. Like if they ever redid WoW, I would like to see a power level closer to that, like for longer. Do you think Arcane will be good entering P2? Oh, I think Arcane's good right now. I think that was kind of a myth. People were saying Arcane, you can't pull it off until later. You just have to be sweaty and just like, have Innervate like you said and all the mana regen stuff. That being said, I have an alt mage, right? He has like full Kara gear. And I tried to go Arcane, thinking like, I'll be able to manage it, it's fine. Yeah, I couldn't manage it. You really do need all that stuff in order to play Arcane. You just reach this point where you have to... Yeah, Arcane is miserable if you don't have the gear to support it or the consumes to support it. And there's actually a lot of Arcane immune stuff. I didn't realize that. Like Curator is just weirdly Arcane immune. You actually parse on that fight as an Arcane mage by killing the worms. You just tell everybody, don't touch the worms, I'll kill it. What else? There's other immune stuff in that, like the golems in that trash room, and Kara, all immune, Arcane. Gotta find the other guard. What was your opinion on the Warcraft movie they made? A lot of missed potential. Not like a complete, disgrace to the franchise, right? But I think everybody could agree that I think they would have been more successful if they focused on one of the classic storylines, kept it more humble in terms of like less Michael Bay-y type of effects, and it was very like overproduced almost, so much going on. Like if they just focused on a simple story, imagine they just had Arthas's coming of age, and they started the movie off as him as a little kid, known, storied, legendary characters, or Illidan, or any of them, right? And did something like that, kept it simple, I think they would have been more successful. But then again, I think didn't they make like billions of dollars in China or something with that movie? Like the movie was like amazing over there. And kept it a little bit more like realistic almost too. Like when you see the orcs in that movie, they look good. They don't look like budget. But they're not... orcs in that movie aren't that likable for some reason. I bet things I don't know a better way to do it. Honestly, they probably thought of everything. I'm just thinking in terms of the looks. Right, just blew all the money on CGI. I still remember, though, being in high school and hearing rumors of a Warcraft movie. Remember that? And then it just never happened, and it kept going, and there'd be like a news article saying, like, they found a director for the Warcraft movie, and you got so hyped, and then it never happened, and then that happened like 3 times, and then eventually they ended up making it, but the hype had like evaporated a lot by then. Alright, we got the guards. Oh, Jasper load mine. I should go there too. That was like the Halo movie? Wait, which Halo movie? There was a Halo movie? There was kind of like a off-Broadway type Halo movie. I don't know if that's the right term. Almost like a Netflix tier movie. It never made it into like main theaters. But it was about the Spartan Academy, where it was tracking like the journey of you know, young kids. They get abducted and then they tell their parents they die or whatever. They get taken to the, you know, the Spartan program, and then it like culminates by the Covenant like one skirmish with the Covenant or something. And like I just remember them fighting elites with the swords. That whole series, I forgot what it was called, was sick. I really liked that. I also always wish that they did a movie. Not with the Spartans as the main characters. Like, they would be like the legendary Chads when you saw them, like on a brief glimpse of them, and they looked so strong. But they just focused on the average Marine. Like, they did like an ODST perspective movie, which are like the orbital drop shock trooper, just like random, like average infantry Sergeant Johnson type soldier. Because they still had like enhanced reflexes and stuff a little bit, and they're still pretty strong. And then like you occasionally see a glimpse of a Spartan. And it's just running super fast, and he just, you know, like punches an elite in the face and just one-shots him. Didn't they make an animated Halo movie? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You know what movie actually slapped? Battlefront. Oh, no, not Battlefront. Sorry, what am I saying? The Clone Star Wars movie. I know it probably gets a lot of shit because I think that was the one with Jar Jar Binks in it or something, right? It's one of the newer, more modern ones. Not the super new age one. I don't even think I watched those. But the first clone Star Wars movie? Clone Wars. I gotta rewatch that again. Yeah, there were actually some epic battles in that. The Halo books? Oh yeah, I read every single Halo book. Yep. Blood, First Strike, Covenant, The Flood, Contact Reach, all those, man. Of course. Mandatory reading. Of course, bro. Harvest Fall, or whatever it's called. Blizzard made a hardcore server, I'd come back. Yeah? Yo, Voodie Sauce goes way back, bro. I swear, you were part of like the Generation Zero hardcore players. And people didn't even know if this was like a legit thing or not. You had a female human rogue that looked like an absolute snack. And I think you died. I remember doing some quests with you, or like, not with you, I guess, because you can't group. Maybe we did some dungeons together. You died in like wetlands, tragically, right? And I don't know if you ever did it or ever won again. Yeah, I remember. You're like level 20 something. What are they doing? The fresh servers? No one knows, bro. They didn't make a date yet. They just said it was coming. They confirmed it, but no date yet. It was hardcore to level 70 now? Yeah. Yep. Hell 3 is my favorite. Are you trying to get rank 1? Nah, probably not. I mean, we might. It's possible. But probably not. Realistically not. I actually don't think Roguelot can get rank 1. Maybe if it was like, for some reason you convinced the actual gods of Arena, like, you know, like Mir and Pepe and all the absolute legend, because they would never play Roguelot. They just wouldn't. Like, they just wouldn't even take the comp seriously. But if they played it, yeah, they could probably get rank 1. But, you know, they're just like, why would I ever do that? Why would I ever torture myself and play Roblox? And play a comp that loses to coil pathing. It happened yesterday. We actually lost the game to coil pathing. Like, you can lose a game to anything. It's Roblox, man. 1 resist. GG. Yo, Mincy, thank you for the sub, bro. Appreciate it, man. 5 months of support from Mincy. God damn, thank you, man. But yeah, we're sitting glad right now. Like I was saying before, if it's looking like we're gonna get it on our mains, we'll just hold on our mains and we'll push on our alts, because our alts are also sitting glad. But like, what's the point of getting 2 times glad? Like, you might as well just push for rank 1 on the other one. Doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess you get double mount, which is pretty sick, but. Halo 2 revolutionized multiplayer gaming, and it was an incredible game. Oh yeah, I mean, it's one of the best games of all time. Top 5 for me. And I'm biased because I grew up with it, but there will never be, ever again, a multiplayer like leaderboard system that was as cool as the Halo 2 one. I don't know why. Maybe it was the artist that made the icons or the colors of the levels. There will never again be anything even remotely close. Maybe because it was the first. For the select few who know who I'm talking about, who remember said that 34 looked, that 37 color, the blue-purple color back in Halo 2, you had a 37, you had a 39 or a 40? Legit, no standby? Yeah, you were a Chad, man. You were a Chad, man. I remember getting 37 legit for the first time, feeling so happy. Okay, that was a process. I think I peaked around, like, I think I got the 40 legit. I was like 40 in the free-for-all game mode, 40 in double team, and anything past that, I swear, was cheating, man. There probably were a few, like, God Gamers, but, like, in the final levels, you would get, like, icons that look like moons and stars and, like, weird, like, orbital, like, icons, and, like, if anybody had that, you kind of knew they cheated. I swear. Level 47 Eclipse, yeah. Feels like yesterday we just did that podcast with Scotty, Meta, and Fake Cutie. I know, man. I know. That's what I'm saying, though. This One Life Ragnaros thing is going to get a lot of the squad back together. You're already in amazing shape if you can convince all these people to roll on the same server and, like, kind of put some infrastructure around it. I mean, I could just read off some of the names. Some of the people that are, like, just viewers and watch. Just imagine this. Just imagine this. Here, I'll give you a taste. All these people playing together on the same server, in the same guild, with a common unifying objective. Just think about it. Ale, Koth and Luck, Cheesy Goodness, Jamin, myself, Marky Mark, Melderon, North the Mage, Parla, West by the way, Serant, Bran, Ompi, I'm Alive, Crix, Defcamp, Melderon, Duranosaur, Egregious, Ebbenflow. Remember any Ebbenflow fans from YouTube? The Hamster Wheel said he was going to just watch it. Grace for Days, Nom Nom, maybe Platinum's in here. Maybe Platinum will play. Tactics, Tommy. I mean, the list just goes on and on. It's just, it's gonna be so fun. BXR was bullshit. Yo, BXR was sick. I loved BXR. It was like the ultimate way to, like, kind of flex that you were like a god gamer, man. You just 1v1 on lockout and you just BXR, BXB somebody. You actually look like such a Chad, and you just, like, do a nice little, you know, super jump. Oh man, Halo 2 is so sick, man. Super jumps in the 1v1s were actually viable. Like I said, count me in. I'm gonna be practicing a few different hardcores to build up some strats. Hell yeah, dude, that's amazing news. Yeah, I'll shoot you an invite to... Yo, DM me, Mincy. I'll shoot you an invite to Discord. I spent a lot of my days playing the Halo 2 multiplayer and having fun with those super jumps. Yeah, same here, man. Zanzibar super jumps. Man, I swear, dude, I'm such a boomer now. It feels like just yesterday I was checking Bungie.net for updates on Halo 2, looking at the screenshots, looking at the picture of the SMG and that cool-ass clicking noise it made, the cool-ass dual-wield feature. Oh man, looking at the the screenshots of the first time looking at the Zanzibar map with the big, you know, like windmill thing in the middle or whatever that thing is. We're looking at the first IGN exclusive E3 demo of Halo 2 where they're going through the campaign mission and they're walking through the streets of I get like Tasmania or wherever it was, right? Like one of the like the Covenant were like invading oh shit, I kind of forgot. Was it Earth already that they were invading in Halo 2? Or was it wasn't Reach. Yeah, I think it was Earth actually. Yeah, it was Earth, pretty sure. Yeah, because they were on the the spaceship, they went to the Halo ring. Reach already went down. Yeah, I think they're invading Earth. Going to GameStop to pick up the DLC. Oh yeah, all those midnight releases were beyond lit. Getting people's gamer tag in the line, I'm telling you. You know how they do like movies of like the 50s and 60s, movies like Stand By Me, where they show like this iconic like slice of Americana childhood, and they like playing all the music to accompany it, and it's showing boys becoming men, rites of passage. They could do one about our generation too, man. We had a dope ass childhood. I'm very appreciative of it. Some amazing games came out. Some crazy stuff happened in our childhood, man. Like 9/11, like insane things. Right. You know what? I had a crazy thought the other day. You know how there's always romance movies, action movies, comedy movies about almost every single era in human, not in human history. Yeah, in human history. There will be movies made about this time period right now. Of these couple years. Of like these pandemic years almost, right? Because it's going so long that it's not something you can just write off anymore. It's actually just, and there's going to be like romance movies, and there's going to be history movies, maybe action movies, in the future, 20, 30 years from now, and they're trying to look history appropriate, historic. There's some like big brain term for it, right? Where you look at historically accurate for this time period, and everybody's going to be masked up and stuff. It's just an interesting thought, right? Imagine like a romantic comedy about it taking place in the year 2021, and it's like a couple meeting each other in a coffee shop, and like they're masked up. It's just crazy to think about. Oh man. I miss those days so much. Yeah. Same, man. This is TBC. Title is a bit misleading, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm really not trying to clickbait anybody, bro. I don't even. I'm kind of like all just over that, man. If a channel grows, it grows. If it dies, it dies. It is what it is. I'm excited about this new project we have going on. I'm trying to spread the word. That's all it is, man. This new Classic Fresh is coming out soon. We're doing this One Life Ragnaros project. Molten Core, One Life, Raid, One Life, first time, unprecedented. Attempt. And it's happening under the next Classic Fresh, Texas feels like there hasn't even been a pandemic? Oh, damn. Yeah. Ooh, got a magic candle one time. Hell
Texas feels like there hasn't even been a pandemic.
Oh, thanks to the two, Benjamin. Oh, you think Mirage Raceway and other unreleased will get developed more to make Classic Fresh Plus? What do you mean by that? Mirage Raceway. Oh, you're saying that whole area, Mirage Raceway and Shimmering Flats, if they're gonna like develop it more for a Classic Plus? Hey, it's possible, man. Crazier things have happened. They make a Karazhan vanilla equivalent and redo the inside. Make it all. Blizzard wants money and success like anybody else, man. If somehow, immobilize the community to generate enough interest so it's like Blizzard can see that it is a data-driven decision for success to go create classic bras. So you rest assured they will do it. Well, I don't know. But anyway, I have really high hopes about this One Life thing. And I think that there's a small chance, a sliver, that Classic Fresh comes out. This event that we're all doing together as a community is like the most hyped thing about the Classic Fresh. And the vast majority of people have no interest of wasting all that time themselves, but they'd love to watch and spectate. And it basically becomes like a TV show, like a sitcom, almost like reality TV. You tune in. There's all these different POVs. The objective is clear. It's simple. It's unprecedented. It's never been done before. People are just genuinely curious. At worst, it's just a mild curiosity. Can it be done? Can you actually raid with 40 people with dog shit gear and one-shot every boss with no casualties? Somebody's dying. Somebody's losing 12 days played today. I want to watch this. And small sliver of a chance, it inspires Blizzard and they love it, and you know, maybe more people love it and it becomes a thing. Hardcore servers become a reality. It is possible, my friend. It is possible, my friends. It is possible. There are crazier things that have happened. But, like I said, what is the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario is it's boring and we don't even get close. Being boring is like the worst thing in life. Even like, you know, to your significant other or something, that's probably the worst thing ever. Like, it's almost you would prefer that you're like a dick or something than to be boring. It's a death sentence to be boring. So hopefully it's not boring. I don't think it will be. Look at all the people involved. And it'll be good. I want to see Oldham and Grim Batol. Yeah, Grim Batol. I mean, if there was a Classic Plus, they'd definitely expand that one. That one's just sitting there. That's low-hanging fruit. Keeping expectations low. Fresh servers, reskins now, expecting any changes, really. I mean, okay, let's say if they buff the content for some reason, we're still going to do it. We're not going to not do it. It'll actually just be even harder. And we'll probably actually have a 0% chance of completing it if they buff the content a lot in MC. But we're still going to give it our best shot. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Post Savage? How you doing, man? This even sounds really, really cool. Yeah, it does. We really need an amazing trailer. Winky, your trailer for Hardcore inspired a generation, my friend. Not a generation, that's an exaggeration, but thousands of people. We need a sick... I will pay out of pocket. I will do whatever it takes to get us that. I am such a sucker for art assets and trailers and stuff. If we could get... What is that guy who makes insane machinima? Do you even call it machinima? It's borderline AAA Hollywood tier trailers. You know who I'm talking about immediately. He made one for Black Temple. He made one for other stuff. And you imagine if we got a trailer of that caliber for the One Life Rag attempt. And it kind of like makes vanilla look sexy again and look fresh and cool and like... I don't know, just looks extremely professional and high quality. Like if we had something like that, whatever that costs, that's what money's for in life, you know? That's why you try to get money, so you can make stuff like that. Hurricane, yeah, I think I reached out to him one time and yeah, he's like booked forever. But that type of stuff. About time I see your stream up. Been watching all your lock vids on YouTube that popped up. Solid content, man. Thank you so much, Greg. Good to see you, man. Won't the hardest part be ads more than the bosses, really? No, I don't think so. No. I don't think so. I mean, everybody who will be in this raid will be extremely well acquainted with MC. The most dangerous parts of the MC, we were talking about it yesterday. It will be... Okay. Lucifron, there's literally no danger there, right? You get people to decurse. I don't think... I mean, it's really rare you would wipe out Lucifron and lose anybody. Magmadar, we're not going to attempt it with one trank. We're going to kill Lucifron twice. Get both tranks. Then do Magmadar. Magmadar with 2 tranks, people aren't dying. I mean, there's a chance you get fear, unlucky fear pathing. Nah, people aren't dying, man. Then... What's the guy after? Sulfurous? Or not Sul... What's his name? Sulfuron or something? I don't think he's hard either. He just has the ads and he rains and fires on the ground. Nobody's gonna get hit by that. Gar is very scary. Gar is very scary. Because Gar, there is no script, really. There's a strat, but there's no script. Like, you can't make it pixel perfect. There's going to be ads, and they're going to explode people in all different directions, and chaos is the enemy in a hardcore raid. You want everything as scripted and premeditated as possible. And if people are just getting pinballed around, you might lose some people. What if they get pinballed from one ad exploding to another ad that explodes, they get pinballed to a third, explode again, dead. And then, like, you know, Major Domo is insane. That might be the hardest one in there, honestly. Rag with multiple phases, when you're not able to just melt them with raw damage, could be insanely hard as well. With bad gear, no world buffs, all that. You don't need BRD key, you just need Rogue. Yeah, or a C4ium charge, you can blow the door open. That's what we did on our hardcore BRD. Grace had a large C4ium charge that he made 1x of. That's actually one of my proudest gaming accomplishments. Just in my own looking back on things. Doing that hardcore BRD was so much fun, man. I literally think it was an action movie. If you want to watch WoW the movie, it's on my channel somewhere. It doesn't have that many views or anything. But I'm telling you, it's almost like what we're saying to each other is scripted. It's like dialogue. We have to make, like... Everybody in the BRD run, I think, except for me, had never done that jump before. Where if you miss the jump, it's to like bug out and jump on top of that top part and run across on BRD. I don't know how to describe it. Right where that window is. If you fall down, you instantly aggro that pack with the Anvilmar officers, and you instantly die. There's no recovering that. You can't recover that. You're dead. All of them made the jump. It was on some Samwise Frodo shit from Lord of the Rings. We actually did the gauntlet event with the torches in BRD and hardcore. Insane, man. Even oh yeah, Baron Gen's gonna be really tough. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Stuff can go wrong there. 100%. Even that guy that Arcane Explosion blasts. What's that guy's name? Shazra? Dude, I could see people dying to that. Sometimes you can kind of get unlucky, and he'll he'll come to somebody with threat, and then everybody who is, you know, you do like 2 stack groups on that. Like someone will pull or something, and he'll come over to one entire stack group and arcane everybody. Either way, Hardcore MC will be some great content. I just hope there's enough tunes to keep filling and get to Rag. Yes, same, bro, same. Shaz is not too bad with arcane pots. Oh, yeah. True. 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 Ooh, nice. Got chests. Got a chest. Killed the rare. Always love this cave. I think this is, it almost gives me Diablo vibes. There are certain, like, scenes in Diablo where it just looks so rich. Ooh, a chest. Did I even open this? Whoever made this cave model in WoW with these kobolds, I mean, honestly, we're just admiring the artwork. Just take a look, man. If you never saw this game before and you saw this would look tantalizing as hell, man. This cave. There's like bits of broken up wood and debris on the top. It's almost like half crumbling in. There's webs everywhere, and there's actually moving kobolds that are trapped here. And this guy even is like lit up. This guy's dead. He's not even moving. All the other ones are moving. Yep. So a back exit pocket. Yeah. It was what, John Stats that made all the caves, right? Shout out to John Stats. That still blows my mind to this day that we actually talked to the people who made this game. That was another highlight of my gaming career, just for sure. Talking to the devs who made this amazing game. Nanolu did a fantastic video lip sync, got 374 million views. She is streaming. 374 million views? Her editing is star quality. I'll check it out, man. I mean, does she have any affiliation with WoW? She'd probably be like, what are you talking about? Hardcore what? Consumes will be half the battle in Hardcore Dungeons rating. Yeah. But do you think, Ompi, at this point... let me just confirm. Greater fire, protection, potion, classic, BB. .4% Blackrock Spire, drop off Firebrand Pyromancers. Oh, the guys that drop the epic pattern also drop GFPP. 4%. They're trash mobs, and I think there's a couple of them. I think there's like 3 or 4 per. They're in Elbers too, right? Oh, that's not bad, man. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, you can do that. Couple Elbers runs, you'll get that. Oh, that's massive. GFPP is pound for pound probably the most high impact consumable in Molten Core, unless maybe it's something else. Flask of Titans. Let me see Flask of Titans recipe. How do you get that? Flask of Titans. Titans. There it is. General Dracasath, 3% chance. Okay, there's no shot, right? No shot. No shot you farm 3% odds on Dracasath in the final day. That means you have to kill that last room of trash by the beast potentially 30 times before you see this. No way people don't die. We do farm it 100%? Are you sure? That seems insane. We have to kill that. We have to. You actually think we have to? I mean, yeah, I guess everybody in the raid now has 1,200 more health. If we could. Yeah. Is that the most ambitious piece of thing that we farm? Man, Ampi is full send right now. I see it through my voice. Super easy with CC. No, you can't CC everything in that last room, though. I'm telling you, man. That room has some of the Dragonkin are like CC, man. And it's so easy to scuff that. If you pull 2 packs, you instantly all run out, right? Oh, you can't run out. You're actually trapped, I'm pretty sure, at that point. You're past that gauntlet event. So you just have to fight to the death. Gotta get to Raz and Skolo. Yeah, Skolo is not easy at all as well. Honestly, a lot of herbs will be necessary. Yeah. Yup. But the cool thing is, though, man, it's all for one raid. It's not like you have to do it so that you have enough sustained mats for, like, multiple raids. Or, you know, like, maybe a couple raids, like you said, like 2 raids to get ragged down. Like, 1 for the first trank, and you probably do some other stuff, farm some trash and MC. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really exciting, man. It's crazy, like, everything gets turned on its head as far as the strat. Pummeler? Oh, yeah, crowd pummelers? 100%. Thank God that's easy to farm, right? No Morgan. No way you die in there as a druid, and you can farm a bunch of those. Yeah, 100% you get Pummeler. Get a bunch of them. Yeah, there's a finite number to get. I'm prepared to have 0 bank again. Yeah, I mean, I wonder how much is making gold going to be a consideration? Because we're not using the auction house, right? So it has to be 100% organic, au natural, farm to table materials and mats and everything. So what are we going to spend gold on? We'd spend gold... Yeah, what we... Mounts? I mean, what do we actually spend gold on as hardcore characters? Training? Mounts? Yeah. Maybe gold won't be an issue. Can you farm those if you can run each dungeon once? No, so at 60, you can run all the dungeons over and over again if you would like. And you can also trade amongst other hardcore characters. There's just no auction house. You can interface with non-hardcore characters and, still permadeath, of course. No way you die in Nomer, gone famous last words. Nah, it's 60, no shot. No way you die in Nomer, man. Has a druid ever died? Be honest, in Nomer gone. Probably if you're AFK. Probably some druids in here. Went to go make yourself a sandwich, came back at 1% and died to like 400 leopard gnomes. Ooh, this place actually has sick potions. Let's go in here. UC elevators are still so scary at 60. I know, dude. Imagine. Alright, toggling off music. Apologies. Imagine one of our star players, or like a main tank or something, goes down to gravity. It still counts, right? There's no exceptions, right? I mean, it's just like in real life. You can die in really tragic ways. Still counts. And that would be the worst thing ever, yeah. That would be the worst thing ever. Yep. Let
Go
me get the
with
potions,
honor,
then I'll... Pardon the awkward sounds. The awkward sounds way better than no music, am I right?
Trade.
Yeah.
Help you find something? Light be with you.
Sell this stuff. Sell this. Come on, potions one time. Yes, look at all those scrolls and everything, too. Mana pots. Sure, man, why not? Why the hell not? Glowing wax stick. Nah. I'll get that.
Light bless you.
Sell my malachite. Oh, do I need that for Engie, maybe? Yeah, you do. You make the crude scope with that, actually. Oh, I'm feeling like a classic big brain. You can make the crude scope with the malachite.
Safe travels.
Alright, I'm out. Making my own ammo, making my own guns. My board out. Okay, toggling music back on. Oh, no questies, kind of rough, dude. Let me toggle it on. Imagine the alchemist. Imagine the alchemist with flask thighs, yeah. And here's the thing. When you die, should you be allowed to send gold, trade gear? I mean, no, right? Like I was saying earlier, what probably should happen is almost in a shocking faction. As soon as you die, you hit escape, you hit log out, and you immediately delete your character. And that is it. There is no, like, in hardcore, a lot of people do that. They just trade their gold to the nearest lobby. That's got to be like one of the, you know, sign your name on the fine print type thing. Like, you know, if you die and you're participating in the one life rag thing, if and when you die, you immediately hit escape, press this button, log out, and delete. And if there's something in your mailbox, oh, that would just be super anticlimactic if you couldn't delete because there's something in your mailbox. Yeah, I mean, I guess you just hard get your mailbox cleared out, then delete. Yo, Koshi with the Prime. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, brother. First pumpkin beer of the season? That's what I'm talking about. Need rounds now. Yeah, I've been on this like keto and OMAD combination right now. I'm really loving it. It's actually super easy now. I'm through all the hard part of it. It's like, super easy, but you know, I've been really craving the pumpkin drinks, man. I'm a basic bitch when it comes to the seasonal drinks, man. I'll greed out a little bit sometimes. Just get one pump of pumpkin. But yeah, 'tis the season, man. I love sweater weather, love fall, love holiday season. I can already tell right now, like, holiday season with kids is gonna be like the best thing ever, honestly. Wife's dressing up the baby as a pumpkin this year. Very nice. The pumpkin flavor is a shit. I know, man. I feel like they keep releasing it earlier and earlier each year. Yo, there's an item called Beat Stick. Damn. Nice. Wait, can we just farm a shit ton of Lotus and we all have Petri flasks ready to go? Is Petri flask even in the game in phase 1? And if so, how do you get it? And I'm actually gonna look that up right now. But yeah, you could, 100%. Let me see. Nah, it's Kazik. And it's 0.42% chance off Lord Kazik. How does anyone ever get this on a server? It's half of a single percentage point drop off of Lord Kazik. Oh, it might be a world drop, actually. Oh, it might be a world drop. 0.02. Huh. I think it's a world drop. What do you guys think? Phase 1? Is it in there? Can't beat your drop rate. It drops from the Elbers Ubers orcs. We need ultra grinders to get Petri flasks. Yo, Winky, are you gonna play, bro? That would be so sick, man. What, are we gonna play Warlock? Are you gonna try something new? I really don't know what I'm gonna play. I think we're gonna be short on healers, so I'm just gonna go healers for the. I'm just gonna be a healer for the squad. If it's Alliance, it'll be Pally, because Pallies are OP. And if it's Horde, maybe it'll be Shaman or something. Or Priest. Whatever we need, honestly. Down for the squad. Yo, this shit is so hype. Yo, Zerker HC, what's good, man? It's been a minute. How you doing, man? Any plans for other raids beyond MC? Bro, it's borderline impossible that we even clear MC, and it's like less than 1% chance that we actually do it. So that is an absolute pipe dream. But if by some blessed miracle we kill Ragnaros first try, then yeah, why not? I just see how far the rabbit hole goes. I mean, Ampi literally said he wants to kill Kel'Thuzad hardcore. I actually think that's impossible. Sure, why not? Veilstraz hardcore, let's go. We just sack a guy. If we just see who pulls the short straw, right? I heard you can cheese it maybe with a pre-done mage portal, but I never did that myself, you know. Imagine going into a raid knowing one person's actually gonna die, and you actually just roll the dice and hope it's not you. This is the type of content and interactions we get to see. Soon TM. Oh, Insta Hearth? You Hearth? But don't you still have the debuff on you? Oh, but what she can't... Whoa, she can't hit you because it's like a targeted thing or something? Oh, the debuff is removed. But honestly, doing any hardcore raid, you know somebody's gonna die, right? So it's already like a super low chance of even killing Ragnaros in the last boss, but it's actually a 0% chance that there's no casualties. We're going to lose some troops. It's like an actual military operation. Like, you know there will be some casualties. And that's going to be so interesting to watch, man. How do people take it? How do the viewers take it? I mean, that's the ultimate way to die, man. But with your boots on your feet, in combat, in the raid, with your brethren, and you get a hero's send out, and, you know, better than just rotting away with this gear on your character. Doing nothing with it. Roll the dice. There will be a wipe and we will all re-roll. The burials after the raid? True. I wonder, yeah. Yo, if we're actually about to step foot into MC on hardcore, you trying to land that shit IRL? Yo, I'm down. Hell yeah, Winky, come over. Come over, man. Sounds great. I sacrifice myself as tribute. I mean, what I think is going to happen is if you die on hardcore, it's like the ultimate honor. Like, you actually are going to become a martyr and a pillar of the community. And we should actually do like a, you know, a part of the website where it's like a grid of fallen 60 characters. Right? Imagine. And it shows like their last words or something. You could, you know, you put the character's name and you know, do some cool stylized picture if it's an orc warrior or something, and then you put their playtime. Oh, you put their slash played, like their lifespan, and maybe some final words from them, and a description of how they died. I swear that would be so sick, man. But it would only be for level 60 hardcores if you die. It would actually be a memorial. Like a yearbook, yeah. And you actually make it in. You make it into Valhalla if you die. You actually get into like the, you know, that page. It's like the ultimate sweet relief. Oh, dude, how deep does the rabbit hole go, man? Oh man, that's so funny. I can level dude to 60 and just be homie to help gear up the raiders. Yeah, that'd be hell yeah, dude. Just people to gear up and help. Sounds amazing. Melder on AC, don't pour that core hound. I wonder if we put some kind of, I'll put some unique tag on our names or something. I mean, HC does the trick. That would be pretty sick, right? You hit O and you pull up the raid and you see all these names with HC at the end. All right, that would give me legit nerd chills. But you could put something else too. Not joking, do you do any skincare routine? You look like in your early 20s. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, bro. Nah, not really, man. Just the water. I mean, I just got a baby face, bro. Always had it. I'm actually starting to like really like it though. Now that I'm actually getting older, you know. I used to like not love that, you know, having a baby face, but now I actually really like it. Look younger, longer. Oh man. Was Classic Fresh announced? Yeah, it was. There's no date or anything, but it's coming. So we're all planning for it, pretty much.
You need something?
I'm ready to sacrifice.
Light
Word,
be
man.
with you.
See, that's the type of gamers we need. We need like jarhead gamers, dude. We need like marine caliber devil dog type gamers that are just like run towards the chaos, happily die, delete like just I mean not happily, but you know,
King's honor.
just for the cause, dude. Like you're just ready to go. You're like, put me in, coach. I'm ready to delete. Ooh, what is this? James Clark? Is this some class quest? What the hell is this guy? Alright, James. Taking you out, bro. See what's on the loot table. Who will be the pally who DIs? I mean, that is the ultimate. Yeah, you DI somebody on hardcore, the ultimate. Imagine it's a wipe, and the pally DIs the main tank to save, like... Woo, man! Oh, dude. That's, yeah. That's next level. That's a juicy piece of content right there. Winky is a liability to the raid. You think Winky's gonna troll everybody? Yo, Studi, what's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. My testament will say that Finn the Second will inherit all my gold and stuff. You need people that can level multiple tunes. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like we have like literally the fastest speedrunners on the actual planet Earth in the guild. Tommy, Ampi, Tactics, Zarant. If they die, they're probably gonna be like, "Oh man, I died. All right, man. I'll see you guys in like 3 days." Like real talk. Tommy's about to do a 1 to 70 run right now. 3 days, 4 hours. That's his goal. I mean, he'll probably get it, man. Solo, like no boost, nothing like that, you know. And that's 1 to 70. I mean, 1 to 60, maybe it'll math out to something similar because they shrunk down the 1 to 60 a bit. And Cawthon Luck as well. Cawthon Luck's in the Discord. Cawthon Luck is actually an amazing S-tier speedrunner. We actually have some monster brains in this guild. It's going to be so fun. 1 to 74 hours? No, 3 days, 4 hours. 3 days, 4 hours. 3 days, 4 hours. Either way, this seems lit. I will definitely tune in once you boys make it to MC. I know, right? It's good. It's good for everybody, right? Good content, fun to watch, fun to play. It's gonna be like a massive, like, community unifying type of thing. Nobody loses. We're not laughing at anybody's expense. I mean, actually, maybe at our expense if we die. If we die in like a humiliating way. Imagine you get to 60 and you actually miss the jump to MC. You might be forever a meme. No pressure. No pressure. But if we're headed to MC and you fall into the lava and like hit that little piece of ground down by that ramp into MC and you die right there, you actually might be like a Leroy Jenkins tier meme. It might be over for your WoW career at that point. You might have to rebrand at that point. When it's fresh releasing, no one knows, man. But hopefully sometime soon. That jump would be sketch. Oh man. Where do you also stream beside YouTube? I'm on Twitch as well. Yo, my Twitch like bugged out from here. You guys still there on Twitch? Can you guys hear me still? It says network error. Oh, nice. Okay. God, that jump would be sketch. Yeah, I'll be in the forest killing boars, keeping it original, of course. Dude, who's gonna get the first piece of epic raid loot on hardcore, and what is the item going to be? They will carve a place in the annals of history. Who's going to get world first hardcore Finkel's Lava Dredger? That item always comes to mind for me because back in the day, like when vanilla was out, like that item was so cool to me for some reason. Just the fact that it had an animation, you know, it was such simpler times back then that like you wouldn't even expect a piece of gear to have an animation. Like you didn't even think it was possible, you know. And seeing a weapon with an active just spinning animation was so cool. Dude, imagine, like, I'm telling you, the loot is gonna be so insane, dude. Like, imagine you get a BRE. Imagine you get a hardcore BRE. Imagine you get a hardcore Perdition Blade. Imagine if you get a Vendor Strike and you cherish the Vendor Strike like it's the most ultimate prized possession. You actually walk around looking like an absolute Giga Chad with a Vendor Strike on, dude. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Gotta see it, man. Double binding drop first MC. I mean, it could be the Blessed Run. You never know. The Prophecy. The Prophecy, man. It was cool back then if people just wore whatever epic they could get their hands on. I know. Can't make till beat up. Yo, Linkit Craig in here? What's going on, man? Another celebrity guest appearance. Love to see it. What's good, man? Yeah, there's no chance that you might at all be interested in the most insane WoW challenge ever, right? We are actually going for it, bro. Full send. Grizzly boys, lots of peace server heads, lots of the OGs getting the gang back together, saddling back up, one last hurrah, all the good stuff. One life, Ragnaros' head on a pike. Yo, Frost Lad. Yo, Frost Lad. I played you in Arena a lot. What's up, man? Thank you for the prime, dude. 8 months. Yo, that's actually crazy. You supported me for 8 months. I actually ran into... You're actually high rated, aren't you? You play Hunter? You play Hunter? Druid. Pretty sure. Yo, thank you so much, man, for the prime. Do you have a roster or just sending it in the first 40-60s? We'll have to see, yeah, but we have a roster like spreadsheet going in the Discord. If you DM me, link it, I'll invite you to the Discord, even if you just want to watch from the sidelines. It's going to honestly be... I mean, it kind of just sells itself. It's going to be like the most epic thing like ever. Yeah, like, honestly. I don't know what else to say about it. It's literally going to be like the most legendary, like, thing. It's going to be a TV show. You're going to see WoW Classic, the TV show, for 2 months. Has HC Onyxia been? No, man. The furthest we've ever gotten on HC is we attempted Stratholme and died on the and we had a casualty on the first mob. That's how hard the end game. You know, I mean, to be fair, we were kind of trolling a little bit, but we did LBRS and BRD on hardcore. Only 2 months. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see how deep the rabbit hole goes. It could be a smash sensation. It literally. We'll just see. I'm getting too excited. We will see. 3.8. No shot. Mine's better. I got the balanced fighting stick. Are you doing it on new servers? Oh, new servers. This would not be possible without the fresh. You need a catalyst. You need a catalyst. You need a catalyst. You need a spark in order to make the flame. You can't just do it on like a random ate up, washed up, like chewed up classic era server. No disrespect intended. You know, like you just couldn't get people to mobilize. This is a fresh, new, shiny announcement. They've made changes. They've cleaned it up. There's Chrono Boob Phase 1. They might make a few other alterations. People, it'll be really good. Like this classic fresh is a blessing, man. No shot we could pull it off without it. You guys just saw a ghost and panicked and absolutely collapsed under pressure. It was the most sad way to lose John. Yeah. But think about that, man. You still remember that death clip now, right? That's like a permanent memory in your WoW memory bank. It's taking more than 4 months to kill Rag? 4 months? Wow, really? Okay. I mean, I'm down. Best game of all time. I mean, there's not really another better game to play, so... but wait. We might have to shorten it though, Ampy. Just because I don't think people are gonna stay alive for 4 months. I don't think you can have people play WoW for 4 months and not die. I think it's impossible. It actually sounds harder than Molten Core. to me to stay alive for 4 months of like 40 days played or something, you know, or whatever it ends up being at that time, or you know. There might be a certain point where like just risk tolerance where you just send it, even if you're not fully prepared, just because people are gonna start dropping like flies. I don't know. I don't think you get people in 2 months. Not enough people hit 60. I mean, we're getting the A team. We'll see. Yeah, we're gonna have some gamers, man. Everybody has said yes that we've asked. There hasn't actually been a single person that said, oh, I guess Hamster was like, I actually don't have time these days because he's working and stuff. But he's still like super hyped for it. He's gonna watch. We're getting the creme de la creme of Classic WoW. The most high-speed operators of the land. Yo, Nick Stain, good to see you, man. Been a long time, bro. How you been, Nick? How's work? How's everything, man? Appreciate the tier 1, bro. Glad to see you still kicking. Don't get to watch you much anymore. Even now, about to head to work, but I want to show my support still there. I really appreciate it, Nick, man. It's great to see you, man. I hope Hogren's good. I hope everything is good with you, man. Be safe at work, brother. It's such an easy recipe. Which one? Let me see. Oh, yeah, GFPP. Yeah, we just looked it up a second ago. It's actually not bad. 4% off the Elber's mobs. It's not bad. We can get that. The flask though, 3% off Drakasat. You guys are actually smoking crocodile if you think we can get that. But I'm down. Hey, I'll die in UVRS with the boys. Let's go. Poe's good. He's finally getting married soon. Oh, nice, man. Right on. Right on. Everybody getting to that next chapter. Are y'all going to make a roster? Yeah, we have a loose roster right now, but it's all very hypothetical. Like, who's actually going to get the 60? You know, who's actually going to just follow through? Sorry about my dogs, by the way. They're probably barking at my cat or something. A lot of people talk a big game. Oh, I'm going to get rank 14, dude. Oh, I'm going to get glad. I'm going to get rank 1. Even at the beginning of the season, I thought I was going to get rank 1. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get rank 1 all brackets. Yeah, right, dude. We couldn't even play 3s or 5s. Had nobody to play with, man. And I mean, we'll get glad, but, you know, rank 1, nope. No shot. No shot. So we'll see who actually, you know, follows through and see how, you know, the expectation versus the reality. Maybe people have stuff come up. We'll see. But what do you guys think from the outside looking in? We should over-recruit for this project or try to keep it, like, kind of intimate? You may just need the numbers. You know, it's possible that you just kind of open the floodgates. You kind of have layers to the onion, right? But you would just, like, say, yo, you want to level 60 on Classic and play Hardcore? Yo, just send it. Here we go. Okay, I have lots of Murlocs on me. Very nice, very nice. That one, like, healed or something? Oh my god, there's another one there? Okay, I should be fine. I should be fine. I should be fine. Attack. Melee both of these, boy. Melee both of these. I have stone form. I have to not get dazed. That should be fine. I 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 should be fine, dude. Boar is still looking very healthy. Getting my first taste of hardcore on this character right here. Okay, what else we got? One more? That's fine. Alright, we're in there. Let me see. Over recruit, open them up, 100% over, 100% over. Like 100% over. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna flake out, right? So if you like plan to have 60 people and then only like 30 show up or something, then yeah, you're in bad shape. So maybe try to get 200 people in the guild. Out of 200 people, how many are gonna make it to 60? Yeah, maybe 40. Maybe what you need are like 50 of them. So. I think the screening of having to stream is a good filter. Yeah, I 100% agree. Because it actually does take, like, overhead, like, technological overhead, and it kind of, you know, makes it so those people just start taking it that much more serious. So, yeah, I think, you know, 100%. Get a whole fucking legion. You just send wave after wave at Ragnaros. Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy, dude. What if people get mad if they have to delete? Nah, no shot. People know what they're in for, right? Like, imagine somebody wipes you. Oh, dude, that would be the feels bad side of it. Somebody wipes somebody, and it was honestly maybe an accident. They weren't paying attention or something, and they wiped the raid. That could actually get very toxic, dude. Possibly. Yeah, we gotta just think about everything that could possibly happen. Yeah, griefers. Yep, everything, man. We'll be playing on just, you know, we'll play in alongside multi-lifers because there will be a degree, you know, a percentage of people that just love Classic and want to play on a PvE server, you know, just want to play on the server. Gotta be careful, not get griefed. I honestly also think that if you die and get griefed in a way where there is no counterplay and there is nothing you could do about it, I'm talking about very select niche situations. It's not what you think, like, oh, I pulled 3 Murlocs, oh, it's so sad, like, that was some bullshit, he, like, Nova'd me and I couldn't get away. I'm talking about, because you are capable of doing this in the game, you can pull Molten Giants and, like, kite them, like the world bosses, to a flight path, and then as soon as you touch down the flight path, you actually get one-tapped by this thing. There's literally no counterplay. Somebody can just, like, grief you at any time. If that happens, that's also an excusable death. Yo, sue me, man. I don't know. I just really think, like, the whole purpose of hardcore is you play with finesse, and you don't want to play with a mistake, and you respected the challenge, you respected the rule set, and you actually, like, you know, did your very best. If you die and there's literally no counterplay, and you just...
Light bless you.
It would just be fucked up, you know, it would honestly just be fucked up. Could happen to anybody, just, like, ruin their whole, like, dozens of days of playtime and effort. Going to Molten Core accepting that you were already dead. Yeah, 100%. I mean, like I said, that's my goal. We step foot into Molten Core, anything we kill, it's already a success. We made it into Molten Core. That already is a massive achievement. So glad to catch you live. Your guys are so clutch. I've seen almost all of them. Thank you for the hours of great content. Oh, it's so nice of you, Logan. Thank you, man. So excited for HC Fresh. Hell yeah, BM, man. Hopefully the Classic Fresh soon. And hey, if you know anybody at Blizzard, you know, give them a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge that this is happening. Maybe they might be down to just give us the stamp of approval, even. We need a level 60 guild bank alt.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, true. 100%. Because if the person dies, it's GG. Yeah, we should have that regardless too. You don't want to give it. You don't want to give like the guild bank to one person. Or make it like decentralized. Is there a fresh Discord? There is a Discord for this One Life Ragnaros, but if you're interested in like getting involved with the project, if you think you have the time, the energy, the ability to stream, take it seriously, and you actually believe in your abilities to get to 60 and think you can do it, there's a channel in the regular hardcore Discord called One Life Rag Sign Up. And just, you know, type something in there. Where are you playing right now? I'm just on Bloodsail. Classic Fresh, is this official or private server? This is the Classic Fresh announced is official. Yeah. Yeah, it's official. But we don't know the exact you know, time frame of when it's going to come out or anything, you know. But they did announce it. Any specific goals with this hunter? No, not really. Just chill with you guys and talk about the Classic Fresh. I have 0 goals with them. I don't think I'm playing HD Season 2. I'm literally just chilling with you guys and talking about stuff. Kind of the way it should be with streaming, honestly. Still deciding on Horde vs. Alliance? Yeah, I don't think we came to any conclusion there yet. Like during Classic when we had the MC griefing going on, once people didn't have to delete, the dude stopped or at least slowed down. Exactly. Yeah, people do that for a reaction and for a negative effect. If that negative effect isn't there, then there's no point. Yo, Cargos, man, this is so flavorful. The music, the gun sound. Would have loved to seen the green skin make a reappearance. Nothing better than orcs. Oh, you already know, bro. I'm an orc enthusiast. I'm an orc male enthusiast. Oh, man. Were you disappointed with Classic TBC? Man, I love these questions that are thought-provoking. Was I disappointed with Classic TBC? Were you guys disappointed with Classic TBC? Looking back on it, I've had an amazing time. I played more Classic TBC on launch than I did with real vanilla Classic. I actually really went even sweatier with TBC, and it was super fun. And it still kind of is. made some choices that were, I don't regret it, but it was a bit unfortunate. Like going to Bloodsail, we really tried to make the server work. We really did. We give 110% to it, but it was very tough, man. It's very tough, and people extraed off already. The boosts were a bit unfortunate, but at the same time, that helps you get characters up for PvP and Arena. They did a lot of good things too. They actually put a spectator mode in for esports for Arena. You know, and running tournaments and stuff. Was I disappointed in Classic? I was more disappointed in Blizzard a bit, if I'm honest. Disappointed in the community a bit, to be honest, because I do feel like it's very like meta and trendy and vogue to like take the black pill and like kind of be like a doomer with a lot of stuff. I was a bit disappointed with some of the way that Blizzard handled Arena. You know, it always wasn't the most fair. They did some like really weird stuff. I don't know, but Classic TBC it's quite possibly the best iteration of the best game ever made. It's super fun. I guess on the community front, what disappointed me, and a part of this is self-inflicted because I don't play on a server like Faralina or Mancrick or some of the big ones. Maybe you guys can chime in if you play on those. Like, does it feel very homey on those servers? Do you have that sense of community? Do you feel like you know everybody and everybody's kind of like unified, even if they're playing on different servers? There's that camaraderie as Classic players. I was saying it yesterday too. It's like the community now is very different from like, you know, the P server days and stuff where I felt like you knew everybody and like it was easy to come up, and it's a bit unrecognizable to me now. I've had a great time. I mean, TBC is really great. Not disappointed with the PvP server I play on. Is kind of dead. And to be honest, I did kind of call it a little bit. I rarely ever say this, but I did kind of call it that people were going to miss Classic when TBC came out. Like, they're going to realize, oh, Classic actually does have legs as a game. It's not just like a shittier version of TBC. $170 shots. I play in a top guild, and I seem to have that with all of the top players. Tiger Woods? Yo, I keep seeing people name Tiger Woods, and I keep thinking, are you the guy from Endless? That cute hunter on Endless? Tiger Woods? I think you played Dwarf Hunter, and like you were trying to make it even on the TR, bro. I keep trying to find that guy, because that guy has... If that's you, man. You have, you're awesome, man. You have, a lot of determination. Not you? Oh, okay, gotcha. Tiger My Woods. That's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy. Tiger My Woods. Mancrick's too big to know everyone, to be honest, but it feels good there because of population. Gotcha. Yo, I probably gotta jump, boys. Spend some time with the wifey, get some dinner. I streamed a bit longer. We got the 3-hour mark in. It's really a lot of fun though, man. I'm enjoying the streaming, guys. Thank you for the support and tuning in. Seriously, the host from Tommy was massive. I love seeing all the familiar faces. It's you know, I feel washed up sometimes because I'm not like pumping out content like I used to and streaming as much as I used to. It's so nice to see people, you know, show up and say hi. Wish you guys all the best, man. And might be back tomorrow. I appreciate it, guys. Let me see who's on. I'll host somebody. Let's host my boy. Nah, we can't just go from chill. I want to. A part of me wants to host Wes, by the way, because he's actually playing with us. And if you're a Private Servandy, you might know the name Wes. He used to like raid with, you know, back when S-Fan was coming up and streaming on YouTube. He was in his guild. I played with Wes before on Zethker and Elysium. He's playing with us on the One Life Rag. He's streaming right now. You should check him out too. He's doing some degenerate gambling, doing slots and stuff. But yo, let's host. Let's host. Who's playing hardcore? It's gotta be someone, right? Let's host Jamin. Jamin's streaming hard.